Balance out this vision while I still can. Stuck in this jam, trying to expand throughout this bullshit. Still stand, man. That's just the way that it goes sometimes. Some people don't want to see no one shine. That's a shame, but that's what it do. Sad but true. I put no stock in that which is fraudulent, and I got a knack for the truth. Back to the booth, now let me reposition. Alright. Can I figure this time to get this in order? Let's get it right. All I hear is bad news from the news reporters. Right. In this world, I see faces constantly changing. Thoughts in this space, and it's all in this space. Can we face the equation? It's life on vacation. It's like one big rotation. Stuck in flight, and I can't quit. Not at all. It's working on my chest. I'm glad I got it all for a time, for the purpose when I'm talking. Let me get this out.
Shadow Jaded.
Shadow Jaded, what's up?
I sent you the thumbnail.
I know, I got it.
Get it loaded. Yeah.
Let me not say that. On this road, I've seen more wheels going circled and past St. Jack. I wonder, will they play that then? So I lay flat up, open the archive. That's my vault where the safe at. Don't put me 6 feet, put my body in ashes. I couldn't imagine being stuck in the casket. They thought I was writing bars. Nah, this is my will. In the Arthur James project, I let you know how I feel. In the true form, value one, that let you know that it's real. So don't ever mistake a bar for something solid and still that's real. And lately, I ain't just been motivated. I still got the passion that ain't never changed. Broken and shaking, now I just look at things a little different. What's the end game? What's the use of spitting gas and they'll hear the shit flame?
Let me just answer in the chat. She can come here.
Foundation, now I'm undecided on the top floor. Just trying to reconsider the architecture. I take my pen and pad and walk to the podium so I can start the lecture. Let me digress. I could have been anywhere but here right now. So I feel like I'm blessed. It's all finesse. This is all a punch in. They told me if you don't try.
Shabo, what's up?
Shabo.
Before I went ahead, man. Trying to formulate this plot. I can't stop when I see the swim. Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Give y'all all time to come on up in here. Come on up in and like, share, and subscribe. We gonna be here for a while, so you might as well get your snacks and your snuggies and settle in your designated corners. Oh yeah.
Speaking truth on mic, serving this dope, stay increasing my sight, start to the finish with it. Get to a raw without no gimmicks with it, no post, just smoke. Let's smoke, smoke, we'll call me leader. Not ashamed of the loss, cause when it's get back season, we take it out, squashing out the top. Nationwide, been like that, feel like the only ones been like that. Tell me what's happening.
Don't give no fuck about hoes. Get that money, then like magic, I'm gone. Just like that proof on that coupe, and I'm up in the booth, and I'm getting sent out next to you, so I choose to speak on the truth. Yeah, don't care about nothing but fan, bread, and the gang, so you know not to fuck with them. This ain't no fake or pretend. I stand on your earth for them. Just to get this shit be exempt. It's like that we trying to build. That's always gonna be holding it down. Quickly, I'm chasing the face, trying to hang around, cause they lurking, but they ain't hurting nobody. Just with your working, you gotta maintain your worth that you chase when you think you earn it. Perfect, I know I ain't the only one. Stevie, feeling like a bone. Everybody
Hey, chillin'.
Just chilling, what's up?
If you need a bathroom break before we get started good, now is your time. Now is your time, ladies and gentlemen. Now is your time.
One time for the squid nod, for damn show I've been as official. No riddles, watch for the opposition. They fickle, nevertheless real. Speaking truth on mic, serving this dope, stay increasing my sight.
Mods, if you haven't already, go over to the second channel so you can get your mod sticks. Yes, yes. If you don't know where it is, here's that.
Anywhere we sit together, all about a cheddar batter in the phone. We the only one who know the barrel. We all about a show. You don't know, we got to get that dojo. We the only ones to this rap shit, no spill, no cap shit. Nationwide entertainment, cross the gap shit. Let me introduce you to this fat shit. I'm Jody, I'm the one, never been a phony one. Before I focus on both sides, be the lonely one, the only way. I came in this world alone, so I'ma leave a mama when I leave. I'ma leave a king to his throne, yeah, the only one. Yeah, the chosen one.
Not ashamed of a loss, cause when it's get back season, we take it out, squash it out top. Nationwide been like that, feel like the only ones been like that. Tell me what's up. You know, one time. Nationwide, man, feeling the girl. I here feeling like the only ones, man.
DJ!
Like that. Yeah. Right out.
Go ahead, people.
K-Bo, what's up? Beautiful Bernice, what's up?
Bernice. Peace.
Nicole.
Well, we got 13 in the building, 13 in the building. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope y'all have all. Well, for those of you that hate the cowboy, if for all of y'all that know already, Natureboy is currently incarcerated. We don't know when he getting out because his bail was denied. And everybody is asking, who is Natureboy and where did he come from? So we're going to start towards the beginning and we're going to work ourselves up to now, which y'all already know. I was going to do a video, but then I was like, this is a whole lot of shit and it's going to be a long time for y'all see that motherfucker. So I decided to do a slideshow and we're going to go like that. Okay? Okay. Is that right? Is that right?
That's fine with me.
Yes. Eligio, we gonna go with Leonardo Bishop. Also known as Natureboy, Zesty Boy. What else he call? He
Zest
call
God.
himself a lot of shit. Yes, the Zest God. So, way back in like 2012 or so.
This is like my catch up too.
Yeah. Around 2012 or so, you had Natureboy pop up. Well, he was already on the scene as a barber / model / escort / scripple. He was originally known as Natureboy Prada in his modeling days.
The infamous
as you
Tree
can
Hooper.
see here. And he actually had a little bit of support. Now, before he was a model, he was incarcerated. This is when he was 19, fresh out the jail yard. Now he back in the jail yard. The lab coat pleaser. If you haven't already, share on both the channels so that we can get the message out. Miss Murray, peace.
Miss Murray, how you doing today?
So as we see him fresh in prison with them prison muscles, he gets out and decides that he wants to be a model. That shit don't work. So then he decides to cut. Well, he was scripting. He was scripting, and that led to him escorting, and I guess that didn't work out too well, or he was doing it on the side, and he was modeling as Eligio product. Now, as you can see, he's got some recommendations and shit from this modeling website. Magnificent, impressive physique. You got an awesome body, great start. Keep up the good work. Now, mind you, this is all back in 2007, 2008, 2009. Your work is so amazing. All the way up to 2016, they was hitting this dude up. So he could have did something besides what he did or what he's doing, which is walking around with a bum bump, talking about he God. God ain't got herpes, Eligio. And why does the news keep? You know what? One thing about the South, if that name is not something that they hear every day, they gonna fuck it up. If you don't listen to the news, they talking about Eligio. It's a big ass G in the middle, man. Come on.
I don't even want to know what they'll say, how they'll pronounce my name.
They'll fuck it up. They gonna fuck it all the way up.
All the way up.
So as you can see, all of his pictures are damn near unclothed. So I'm gonna assume that this was some kind of front for him hooking.
That's what it's starting to sound like.
This killed me. I saw you said that this morning chilling. I hollered, God in jail for our sins, y'all. God don't got foot. Peace and welcome, Ozark. A leggy hoe.
He called him Baba Dookie.
So the first documented time that I have seen him call himself Natureboy is the first time. Revenge. Well, no, this isn't where he called himself Natureboy, but this is from his old Twitter page. His scripting. Well, I guess this is after the scripting. Like right after the scripting, because he was with his second baby mama, and basically this is for her. Revenge is a dish best.
How many baby mamas is there?
2 pre-cult.
Oh, so it's 4 altogether, or 3?
Maybe 5. I don't know.
6.
Ain't no telling what they've been doing out in that jungle. Yeah. Well, let's say that he has 2 that we know of that are 3 that we know of that are confirmed living and breathing. As for the rest of them, they might not have made it to this plane, baby. But we're going to get to that. The clashing of egos only spoils the heart. July 15th, 2013. Tag Natureboy.
So that's when Natureboy began.
Yes. It was a thought in his mind, at least. At this time, he was retweeting Tommy Sotomayor.
Oh, God. That's a red flag right there.
Yeah. The further we are from nature, the further we are away from God. Natureboy. July 26th, 2013. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Am I close enough to the mic? Hey, Mac. Hey, Maximum.
Wiz Words. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Wiz Words.
And Mac, what's up?
Wiz Words, you must not know how it work around here. So I'm gonna give you a pass. Jack, yes, I did. Hey, Jack, how you doing, baby? Yeah, Maximum, that part. See, I already know what's going on with Natureboy. Why you just gonna hop over here? Y'all gonna miss it if y'all don't get updated news. This is from 2013. We are in 2022, darling. I said at the beginning of this that we are going into Natureboy's past and bringing him back to the future. You must have came in late.
Yeah.
We'll
he came on my channel, so I think he did come in late.
Probably.
It's at the bottom of the list.
Gary, I did. I texted you.
Gary, what's up?
I did text you because I texted everybody at the same time. You just messing with me. Let's continue. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, next up is
You gotta zoom that a little bit bigger.
you can't zoom in a PowerPoint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I put
Man.
the same one on there twice. Okay, so this is when he actually packed up his shit.
Yo, what's going on? We in artificial light. Okay, so we just
We're
want to
not
let
gonna
that
play
know.
all this because it's long as hell, but we gonna skip through it. Oh yes, we
This
is.
is artificial light. This is not the light from the sun. This is not real light. This is artificial light. Now, what that means is that
DJ,
this
Maximum,
is
what's up?
current.
when he threatened the feds, I don't think I
What you
got that
see,
one, Maximum. If you got it, send it to me though,
and
or
then
drop
he
it in the
chops the
chat.
wire.
You got a wrench on
It
mine?
gives off an artificial light from the
You
wire.
should. Yeah, you got one.
So it's not a fire. It's a wire. It's not a fire. It's a wire. You see, it's a difference between a fire and a wire. Artificial.
Yeah, but you know what? When that fire and that wire hit your ass, you gonna shake either way. But let's fast forward a little bit. This is when he was actually
What's up?
packing up before he had a following at all.
I'm always playing chess with life. I always think about the move before the move, and I think in
Queen
patterns,
Yumi,
so I'm really
peace.
good at chess. So, yes. Atlanta tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, Monday, and on Tuesday, I'm flying from Atlanta to Florida, and then from Tuesday
And
to
then let me
Thursday.
pause this. Why everybody got to be talking about the same thing? It's 1,900 channels on right now talking about Natureboy product, and you gonna come over here and tell me tell us we gonna miss it. Bye. I'm waiting on my phone call. Okay, I'm waiting on my phone call. We do things a little bit different over here. We'll get the the most up to date info as soon as my phone ring. Ring 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 a ling a ling ring a ling a ling.
Yeah, I'll be in Tampa, and then I'm flying out. Shout out to Bay. He's gonna be on the flight with me. We're going to Honduras from there. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody got any questions, right now is this time to ask me a question about anything I got going on. I just think for the newcomers that just got doing, I broke down 60 liter.
And that's not to
Got the
discourage people
tent at
from
the
dropping
bottom,
down into the
sleeping
chat, but
bag
don't come over here
underneath
with
the
that
tent.
silly mess.
Everything I need is in this bag right here. And that's gonna be on top of the drink. And this is my other little bag. That's gonna have my lap.
Yeah, I figured that. So he did go to court today at 1, and it was no bond. Yeah. Oh wait, let me refresh and see what I can see.
He said it was 5 minutes.
5 minutes. You ain't getting that, bitch.
So basically we've been watching a midlife crisis from, would you say it started in 2013? We just watch a
About
whole
mid 2013, right after him and his girl broke up.
yeah, that probably was
Osiris
the straw that
mama.
broke the camel's back. That probably was the straw that broke the camel's back.
But if
And
you
breaking
look
up
at
with
his
the
Eligio product Twitter page, they was going back and forth on there for months. Right, Jaded. And I'm telling you right now, they have been doing Mark J.
wow, they say
Right
no
now, up
bond if
in
you got the R
Atlanta,
word.
they've been doing sweeps to capture people that are supposed to be that skip bond and skip bail and all. They got warrants and shit. They caught like 50 people the day before they caught Natureboy. Wrong place, Negro. You went to a cul-de-sac in the middle of the South, not just the cul-de-sac,
In a white neighborhood though.
the white folk cul-de-sac. The
Bruh.
rich white folk. It ain't even got nothing to do with racism. I could tell you that.
I think if
14 people. Hold on.
you
14 people in a 3,000 square foot house, sitting up here hollering and screaming in the middle of the night, fighting in the streets, dancing in the fucking rain with ski mask on.
true
That is not proper behavior for an HOA, my friends. Because
facts.
trust and believe, up there in Decatur and DeKalb, that's a goddamn HOA. Homeowners Association. But we ain't worried about the present right now. We worried about the past. So
If he'd
yeah.
have moved into a black neighborhood, they would just whoop his ass.
Basically, they'd have just been screaming at each other and probably pop locking out in the rain while he was dancing. Everybody had their own Marion moment. Yemi up here in his house.
Yemi, what's up?
Oh, and Trujillo is actually melanated. There's a lot of melanated beings here.
See, that's what Phoenix Rising property was, Honduras. First, he flew out to Honduras, and he didn't want to stay over there because that was Phoenix Rising shit, and you can't run somebody else shit. So, let me tone the language down for people that don't like that. That's his properties, and you can't go over there running somebody else's properties. Yeah, Gary, they was asking for it. Anybody from Georgia, they saw that message, they was shaking their head. I told y'all when y'all told me he was in Atlanta and I saw that house. I say, them folk finna call the folk on him.
Mm-hmm. After he went out there dancing in the rain, I was like, yo, them white folks ain't gonna allow that shit. And ski mask at that. And then, no, but look, when I heard the news article, remember I shut that video down because he started showing part of his pube. I think that's why they said he was putting up pornographic images.
That's not why they said he was putting they ain't gonna hit you for no pornographic, for no photo pube.
No, he said he was doing
he's straight raw dog and chicks on Twitter.
Yeah, he said he was doing
all that stuff
Twitter,
go on because you can't do
it.
No,
that ain't
YouTube. You can't do that on YouTube. He doing hardcore porn on Twitter and Miko.
I know, but that's when he starts showing his pubes that could on Twitter, that's against the guy. I mean on YouTube, that's against the guideline. And I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back, that about the porno stuff.
No, he still got his original YouTube page. That's the strange part. He just moved off of YouTube on the other platforms.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I knew he was on Bingo.
He just keeps changing the name, but he do all that funky stuff on Twitter, on Big Up, where he can get away with it. Alexis, hey.
Mark J, what's up? I've been tuning in, Mark. We're watching your last few lives.
So I'm going to read off something. It's from the Cult Education. Well, this is from Cult News, February 15, 2020. But I became aware of the man known as Natureboy nearly a year ago. I was following a YouTube channel whose objective was exposing an imposter pretending to be a psychologist. So now we're going to skip forward again a little bit. I would describe Natureboy as tall, somewhat unkempt, and erratic. He was shirtless and wearing a sarong. He seems not particularly bright or articulate. In fact, his vocabulary was street, but he has the skills of manipulation often associated with a good charlatan or charismatic con man. Natureboy preaches...
I said that's what I've seen so far. That's dead on.
Yeah. Natureboy preaches that the end times are near and that he is the Messiah. His rhetoric includes a theory about people of color living close to the equator. According to him, this is imperative for maintaining health and peace of mind. One must leave what he calls Babylon, quote unquote, America, and live in a natural lifestyle in the tropics. There, people must eat his version of a B6 diet and defecate at the base of trees. There will be no need for a doctor or medication. In the world of Natureboy, all disease is psychological. So we're going to go back to here real quick because this is nasty, but just listen. If you have an aversion, if you have a weak stomach, turn your eyes away. This is fair warning. Disclaimer, this is hashtag stopbeingnasty.com, stopbeingnasty.net, stopbeingnasty.org. Why the fuck would you do that, US? I've given you enough time. If you still want to look, The results are on you. I'm gonna press play.
Tell me this ain't a video of him pooping under a tree.
T-Boo.
Tell me what this is right here. We got these seeds in the organic market. And these are called watermelons, right?
Chrissy.
I want to show them something. See that? That's what a watermelon. Oh my.
Alexis, peace and welcome.
See that? What watermelon look like. Now, recently, you know, my favorite fruit. Y'all always see me. I'm always eating watermelon. So I always swallow my seeds, and I tell people to swallow these seeds because your stomach is a fertilizer. So I empty my pot over here. Where I empty my pot. This is where I put my soil at.
Wait, you can't grow fruit with human poop.
The ants and the flies, they come break it down, and it starts to look like this. Okay, I'm gonna take you out through here. Here's another one of my pots. They break it down. You can see it's still soft right there. They break it down, and it turns into this. Okay, here's some soil right here. Just to breaking it down. That's from like yesterday. But I always mix my soil in these few spots. Now, see that?
Excuse me.
Here's my soil. Here you see the black seeds from the watermelon I eat. It's coming out right here. See.
Baba Dookie.
Look at this coming out of my soil.
J Vision, what's up? Leonard.
Did you share, Remy?
And it breaks it down.
Put it on the community tab up.
No, did you share Yemmy's?
Yeah, I put her on the community tab.
Okay.
And they plant, you'll see.
Let's hit that like button, y'all. Let's hit that share button, y'all.
Put it on.
Eyes, what's up? Peace and welcome.
Put it on the earth, and everything else. There's everything it needs to do to break it down.
Hey, transcript. Thank you, baby.
We are the earth. I just wanted to show you guys that. That's watermelon naturally out of my body. And that's a beautiful feeling.
Now, first off, I'm going to stop. No, I'm not going to stop because then y'all will have to see it. Stop being nasty.
Show you back to the earth. I love myself.
Okay. So, basically, he was eating watermelon. Hey, love me, bro.
Love me, bro. Peace and welcome.
Y'all killing me. But yes, they were pooping under the trees, and he was pooping out watermelon seeds. And I don't know about nobody else, but that didn't look right. I don't know about nobody else, but that didn't look right. It did no. That my stomach hurt. Where my pills at? But yes. So let me get back to this well-written article about his cult man.
Food for the gods.
There will be no need for a doctor or medication. In the world of Natureboy, all disease is psychological. As I listened, it all sounded like some bizarre mixture of organized religion, astrology, and New Age concepts. A rational person might conclude that Natureboy is spouting moronic nonsense to be believed by no one. However, our history with groups called cults, founded by charismatic, authoritarian leaders, reflects otherwise, and Natureboy has been called a cult leader. Originally, Natureboy called his group the Ethereans.
Ethereans?
Mm-hmm. That didn't last long. It's over, Gary. You can look now.
It's over, Gary. Yeah. It's over, Gary.
There we go. Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna go down well in Atlanta.
He probably thought that was a safe area for himself too.
I don't see why.
His sexual beliefs.
After they were called the Ethereans, it then became melanation. I love myself. Reflection. Later, the name was changed again to carbonation. Nature Boy's real name is Eligio Lee Bishop. He has also used the name Eligio Prada. Arrest records from the state of Georgia show his birth date as April 29th, 1982. At this time, he was 37 years old, but he'll be 39 in April.
Yeah, this is a midlife crisis.
But this started way before midlife. Bishop's past criminal charges include forcible entry, theft, aggravated battery, and driving with a suspended or revoked driver's license. By his own admission, Bishop is a former barber, model, gay escort, stripper, and porn star. Yeah. Nature Boy is not his only title. His spiritual awakening also propelled him to become Father Tahuti, Master Teacher Tahuti, Father Nature, Most Honorable Chief Eligio the Christ, Commander-in-Chief of the Earth Plane, Master Chief Eligio the Christ, Immortal Chief, etc. I can add to that list 3
Got
gods,
more titles than Pharaoh.
Baba G, AJ Vision. They used to call him something else. He a millennial. Nature Boy's idyllic place to build his nation was Latin America, but Bishop does not speak Spanish, nor do most of his followers. He insists that it is the warm climate that led him to Central America. However, I think it had more to do with getting away with deeds you could not get away with in America, mainly the abuse of women and children. So far, Bishop has set his group up, which can be seen as a personality-driven cult in Honduras, Belize, Costa Rica, Mexico, Nicaragua, and Panama. However, if he thought these nations would look the other way at what seems to be essentially a sex cult, he was wrong, because it seemed he was kicked out of every single country he landed in. The plane is Jane. Peace and welcome.
Peace and welcome.
When one joins carbonation, all assets must be turned over to Nature Boy. He takes your license, Real Talk TV, peace. He takes your license, he takes your passport, he takes any form of money that you have, be it on a credit card, a debit card, or hidden in your backpack somewhere.
God damn.
Yeah.
That'd have been a no-no for me.
Members then receive a new identity. They discard their birth names, or as Bishop says, their Babylon name. Bishop then bestows upon his followers new names. Bishop's followers must also release what he calls attachments. These attachments are families left in America. When referring to those families, his followers are taught to dismiss them as their Babylon family. Their new family is carbonation. I'm going to pause on this article right quick, and I'm going to say that is a common cult tactic.
Facts.
Your family doesn't understand you. We're the only ones that understand you. We're your family now.
Star Goddess. You know,
Star Goddess.
Yeah, that sounds like Jim Jones and all the rest of those guys.
Dave Koresh, all of them. Now that's the pooping under the trees. Okay. So that's Mama Dia. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. This is when they were getting kicked out of, this is right before they got kicked out of Belize. The little child, that's baby Osiris, his second baby mother, Maisha, who was never a part of the cult. That's her son. She had let him out there to go stay with his daddy. And everybody and their mama was calling CPS because he had this baby walking through the subtropic jungle barefoot. The little baby was stumbling and falling, and he was talking about, get up, little nigga. Get up, little nigga. All kind of crazy shit. So I'm gonna play this.
She don't get a pass. Why would you let your son go over there?
They didn't know all this. This is towards the beginning.
Oh, okay.
As soon as she heard about what was going on, she went and got the baby. He wasn't over there for what, but like a month or two, if that.
You can't stay still, man. He's a believer. Come back, all right. I want to do this particular video right here addressing the people of Belize. The allegations and the allegations of pedophilia from my behalf. I've already.
Can y'all hear it okay?
A long time when it first came out.
You gotta turn it up a little bit.
I do want to also.
Yeah, that was. Thank you, Queen Umi. Yeah, when she asked for him, he refused to give him back at first, and it was a fight, and she had to go down there and get the baby.
Oh, man, I'm glad she got that baby. Now he's gonna have to go through life, you know, when they find out who his father is.
She has a business in Belize. The same gospel, we understand.
Yeah, David Koresh is the one. They died in a fire.
And she's seen us in the store. Black American lady, African American, whatever you want to call her. She tells us, get out. You're a problem. Get out. She has an internet cafe.
On this, there's a U.S. expatriate that lives in Belize, and he was trying to kind of horn in on her territory, and they tracked down where he was in Belize and put the address out and everything else. So shout out to her.
Yes,
because he was trying to infiltrate down there, and they every time they get kicked out of a country, they go back to America, regroup, and try to leave somewhere else.
And she's like, you're a problem.
Stopped his ass before he had a chance this time.
When he got down in Belize, she was already aware of him. So when she saw him down there, she was like, oh, hell no. If I can remember that lady's name, she on Facebook, or she was on Facebook. She has an internet cafe and something else down there. Rachel's Heart. Peace.
Peace and welcome.
David Koresh was halfway dead before that fire started. He got shot.
I'm not knowing if this lady knows me online. I'm not knowing nothing. She just tells us, get out. You know, my wife, my director. So
for those that don't know, they were calling each other direct when they went. They were supposed to be married, and that was they direct.
Right. What's the problem? Like, you know, I'm asking her what's the problem. She's like, you're a problem. Get out. I'm like, all right, chill.
What's the problem?
Later on that day.
Yes, Gary, that's the one.
Some of our neighbors come to us talking about there's an ad out about you being a pedophile from the video a long time ago. Those that have been following us for a minute. The video that they clipped of me. It was a whole video. They didn't show the whole video. It's a video that they clipped of that I did, and I said some things that were disturbing, you know, and it sounded disturbing, but that wasn't the context of what I was saying. And in this video, I'm going to
it wasn't the context.
What I said.
Yeah, Umi, these two are, but they was calling all of them directs. It's a replacement of husband or wife. I'm just giving the terminology for people that don't know it. But some of them were married, some of them weren't married. I thought she went down there and filed for divorce. She got married. They got married in Mexico.
But the one with the fro right here is the one that.
This is Velvet.
That's
This
the
is
one that
Velvet.
Okay.
That's the one that left him about 2 years ago.
Didn't she
So this
leave,
is
come
back.
back, leave, come back, leave?
She left and came back twice, and then she left for good. That's the one whose father passed recently. It doesn't look. You can sit up here and say, "Oh well, she left, but then she came back." But the catch is, in a cult, these people are brainwashed.
Yeah, and I would just want to know which one it was.
Takes a lot. It takes a lot for them to leave. Sometimes they'll go back, but then they'll break away again until they're successful. See, these people haven't had any deprogramming or anything like that after they left. Yeah, she actually started fighting back.
Yeah, I saw some of her videos. I just wanted to make sure it was her.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me a lot of things. A lot of people don't like me. I got a lot of haters. But, you know what I mean? Being called a pedophile.
Panther
those,
guy.
you know what? You know my son is with me now. Like, you know I'm not a pedophile. Like,
if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. This is a neutral zone. Path to God, peace and welcome.
People to believe. Hide the kids. There's a pedophile, a group of pedophiles. They call it the whole combination.
Yeah, Calico, he was and still is.
Snatching kids. This is what she told Belize.
We can't hear you either, Yemi.
Hold on.
We ain't heard you say Jack Squat since you came up here.
Yeah, I thought she was just still
I'm
cooking
gonna
her.
mute you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try now or go into that little gear and make sure you got the right audio selected. Yeah, we joking in the chat, but if you have any serious questions, you can ask them and we will answer.
Oh, she said her mic is on.
Yeah. We gotta go get him, you know. And so there was talks of
go to that gear down at the bottom and click on it and make sure you have the right mic selected.
It's crazy. I got my son with
me. Hey, Don.
You know what I'm saying? And
God Body News. Peace and welcome.
God Body.
You know, people coming to kill y'all. And it's Belize. So this is a third world country. So, you know, I'm not trying to have my son in danger. So we left. We're not in Belize no more, y'all. We left. Location unknown. We did. We're not in the house no more. We left completely because of this lady.
Oh.
And also because I want to take full responsibility as well for the video that was out and how I articulated myself in that video. I'm not going to blame it all on this lady. I'm going to blame it on the fact that I didn't articulate myself very well in that video. I take full responsibility.
How are you articulating yourself now?
I want to explain how I said it so that
Yemi, maybe drop down and then come back up. I think it'll keep the connection.
Anybody that did their research, you know, most people, the sheeple, they're the most dangerous things on the earth because they don't do any research. Just go by what someone said, and then boom, that's it. You know, you see a black man,
she's still
black
up.
man, and you like, you know, it's already fitted.
It's 9 of y'all in let me chat. Let's get the likes up.
When the opposed is true.
This took me 2 days to gather.
So this lady goes online, named Miss Mama, or what was her name?
Yemi, try now.
Latava. Listen, first
yes,
of all,
he is playing this game.
Latava, Miss Mama, we appreciate you. We appreciate your once known that there was any kind of indication that there was a pedophile, that you was going to protect the community. We admire your security.
Does he mention it in this one?
You're strong. You seem to be a strong woman. And when you hurt.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know the tale of Nasty Boy and his son, he was saying how after coitus, because you know how YouTube is about the words, after they did the nasty, he let his son manipulate his Johnson.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if it's in this video or not, but that's why they was calling him a pedophile.
The allegation that I was a pedophile, or in the video
Mark
said certain things,
that would take it out of context. When you thought I was a pedophile, you protected your family. We respect that. We understand that. Obviously, that's not who I am. But in your mind, I am. So you're going to project that I am, and you're going to protect the community, and we admire you for that. You understand? Because when there's a pedophile or when there's a predator around, we all should know.
It's just crazy.
It's ironic that he says
Latava, I'm not a pedophile. I have a son.
Can you throw Queen Umi a wrench so she can drop a link in the chat?
Part of it's my fault. Because
I'm way ahead of you. Got a wrench.
Teamwork make the dream work.
You didn't just see me turn and
articulate myself very well, and that's haunting me. And I want to address it in this video. I want to make sure I address that in this video. Let me show you something.
Hey,
Jennifer. Come here, man.
Jennifer, peace. Welcome.
He's with me.
That part.
This is not a game. This is real life. You put him in danger. I want you to know I put him in danger as well. But I know you was being protected.
Don't forget mods. If you have not been modded up on the backup channel, go over there now, and I will mod you. Because I got everything open. Here goes the link.
This is real life, and you really put our lives in danger. But I know you didn't mean it. And I want you to know that we forgive you. All is good. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We are safe. And
that part, Gloriana. I was.
Know,
what is it, Gloriana?
That, you know, about the allegations about the video that's put out. You know what I'm saying? Basically, in this video, good.
Oh, and what I found out last night too is that they now allow video chatting in the jailhouse. This nigga gonna be in jail on video.
They give you tablets.
All right, man. We'll chill out. We'll play with this story. So we want the people of Belize to know that.
Go check and see anyway, Shadow. That's the new channel that I made with the old name.
Wait. If he left Belize, why does it matter what they think or care?
He's still in Belize at this point, I think, or else they had just
left. He just said he
because
left.
they were still calling him a pedophile and still calling CPS on him because Osiris was over there.
That's so why why does he care if he left?
Why does he care about anything though?
Big O, peace and welcome. He might have been still there and claimed that he left.
No, he was gone. They tracked this motherfucker. He was gone, but he was I don't remember the order, but he hold on. That's what the article was for. From Honduras to Belize to Costa Rica. So that's when they got to Costa Rica. Or actually, they went to the States and then went to Costa Rica. But I think that's Costa Rica if you look in the background.
Okay. What I said in the video was disturbing. Because I said it out of context. Because in my mind, I'm a very pure person. Like I'm
drop it in the chat.
I
think Remy gave you a wrench.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I gave her a wrench.
I articulated myself, but I was really talking to the people that follow me. You know, not knowing that video will echo into the universe and then come back.
And did you black man? Peace and welcome.
I made a mistake. Not articulating myself very well.
Indigenous black man. No, he actually before that, Jaded. Because it's on the Twitter. That's her.
That's the one that found him. And
this is the lady that had the internet cafe, and she told everybody in Belize that he was there. Cause see, it's a watch. It's a watch. People have watches for this motherfucker in case they show up in their country. He done got kicked out of 4 continents, Remy. Deported.
I know. I was just asking, was that the lady that you was talking about that spotted him in her country?
But they done called the authorities on him in every country he done been in. Remember the tape? I love you. I love you. I love you.
I made a point to be mindful of not only their arrival. And so therefore I want this is a safe environment. It will remain that. So in the comment section, you will likely, and this one, you decided this time it's time to report. So I am actually going to have my portion of the phone call placed in the comment section. And I don't want anybody to ever try to twist up that we had some long, drawn out, ongoing dialogue. Because people try to pretend that we had some peaceful
Exactly,
dialogue.
Tyler.
Way his friends in
Okay, hold
behind.
on. Queen Yumi just dropped the link. She says it's at the 15-minute mark. Okay. Okay, Shadow.
All video.
Biased.
Monitored.
What was the timestamp? 10-minute mark?
15-minute mark.
15. Okay. Stop sharing this one.
Gary, why you want me to fight everybody?
Gary want everybody to fight everybody.
Gary wants to see a rumble. I don't want to go with the ball. This nigga take
All
bad for
I know is Nature Boy potentially has herpes syphilis, so should nobody be fighting his ass.
Exactly. I ain't trying to be with the 15 feet. 15
oh, look, they got her. Lord, look at this in the corner.
Oh,
like being honest. Okay. Can I tell you something? Let me just say this out loud. Let me say this publicly.
We ain't got that yet, Gary.
We both know it's not okay to put a finger or anything or mess with a child
at all. We both know that, right?
Yeah, we know that.
I want to say that publicly so that people can understand that that's not what we're promoting here. But the fact that you were able to admit that shows courage, shows heart.
What is the weirdest thing you've read so far?
Okay.
Or seen? I can't say it. I don't want to say it because I don't want to like relive that energy on your
Hold on, wait a minute. If you look at the comment down at the bottom, it says Prince York found out his baby mama is feeling Nature Boy and warned her, right?
Ooh.
So Nateri is Prince York baby mama, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that the other one? Yemi, your vibe, yo, what's the wrong with your vibe?
We need Yemi up in here.
She is up in here, but she can't.
I know, I'm talking about her voice. I know. You always bring up some good points.
Mm-hmm. Let's keep it going.
You know, it had something to do with a child. Oh, yeah, everybody knows about that. That was old. That's the only thing.
That is Nateri that made the charges. Oh, the other sister.
A little bit disturbing to me, but I felt like, you know, I wasn't
Restring
there,
bugging.
so I don't know what context it could be taken out of. So I just like, you know, but that's the only thing that I would say was like the worst. It wasn't
okay,
like
Yemi.
anything that was real.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to clarify
We'll see
why
it.
that's being said? I don't want to say it because you know what I'm talking about, so you can just say why that was mispresented like that. But everybody knows. So like, oh, okay, so I'm just like, yeah. Okay, so it was a I would say like a misunderstanding. Yeah. What people are saying as opposed to what you felt, or is what people saying? First of all, it came out wrong, and it wasn't what I was trying to say. So it was but it created a lot of conflict. It did. And but you're saying that that's not what you went to say. It just came out that way. No, it came out that way. Okay.
You know why I don't let kids around me, other people kids around me? Because the way I am. See me, I like to be naked. I take baths with my kids.
Pause it. Pause it.
You ain't even got to the part you need to hit yet.
That's you right there.
Hold on.
I like to be naked, and I like taking baths with my kids.
Hold on.
Just saying. Just had to put that in.
It get worse.
What you went to say just came out that way. No, it came out that way. Okay.
You know why I don't let kids around me, other people kids around me? Because the way I am. See me, I like to be naked. I take baths with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
Naked with my kids in front of my kids.
I'll be making love to his mom.
Having sexual intercourse.
What?
Having sexual intercourse in front of your children is considered child abuse.
Exactly.
And some other stuff. That's like 3 charges.
That's me, bro. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed to cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart.
Having sex in front of them is going to take away their purity.
I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid could be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids so their kids, they want to know. I don't want to hide shit from them. I make love right in front of them. I make love to their mom right in front of them. Like a real man. That's how I get down.
No, that's not no real man shit. That's a real pedophile.
They will put me under the fucking jail. You can't be a real human. That's why I don't let nobody kids here but mine, homie. Because I ain't about to alter my life for no one. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. And he's playing with my penis. I let that happen. How you gonna let your son touch your weenie?
Bruh.
Shout out Sweet Mom for Life for catching that for posterity.
Yes.
But y'all all heard that. There's no reason to repeat it. He just nasty. And shortly after that, he said he didn't want any children down there. Now, back to the article. A woman's place in Bishop's group will not surprise those familiar with male authoritarian leaders. Women are classified as inferior to men. Women gaining a measure of equality is what Bishop says is wrong with Babylon/America. Women are to be subservient, docile, and bear children. Excuse me. This is their only purpose in life. Women must also be willing to accept the true nature of a man, and that true nature is polygamy. Bishop says that it's man's destiny to have as many wives and father as many children as he can. Sounds kind of Mormonish.
Exactly. It looked
Natureboy
like
loves
Dr. York.
He looked like what?
I meant to say it sounded like Dr. York. He just took a bunch of different cultures, religions, anything he can find, and mashed it all into one. And then he couldn't.
Oh wait, somebody got his court case on the recorded it. Somebody recorded his court case.
That's what the guy was trying to tell us earlier.
Yeah, but he didn't have no link, did he?
No, but that's what he was trying to say.
All right, so we've got Mr. Bishop. Good afternoon, sir. Okay, thank you. You have had an opportunity to speak with your attorney, and still you know the particulars of the warrants with him?
Yes, I was.
All right, so you agree with the warrants?
It's echoing again.
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
This is off of Canna Roots Organics channel.
Echoing again.
025579 warrants 22W5554359 with prohibition on sexually explicit transmissions, 3 counts of that, 1 count of rape, and 1 count of false imprisonment. Because of those charges, I'm not able to set a bond in your case. So your attorney is going to follow up.
Donnell, peace. What happened to that song? No bond, no bond.
I didn't know God couldn't make bond.
It should be fine now, Yemi. It's just that that video when the screen still is just black. That's when they were Melanation. That's a few of the members. That's Rambo and Fiery and or not Fiery, Serenity. And that's when they was Carbonation. That's Mama Dia. So
It's so little I can't see it.
you really can't make their faces out.
Yeah.
You need a bigger monitor, brother. Nature Boy loves to boast of where he learned his concept of manhood, which is within prison. Think about that for a minute.
That's where he got his sexual ideas from.
When discussing sex, Bishop uses pornographic terms. He gloats about the sex he has had with his wives and other women in the group. He'll speak about their genitals using detailed, explicit, and often vulgar terms. With the sex, there is often violence within this group. There is a video of Bishop abusing one of his wives while she was holding a baby. There is a video of him bragging about beating another wife. Several weeks ago, Bishop reverted back to his days as a stripper. While dancing, he began to simulate sex acts with his wives. Later, Bishop displayed his wives face down on a bed wearing only a thong. Women in carbonation may find that sex acts may be videotaped and uploaded on porn sites. This is what Nature Boy did with two of his so-called wives after they left.
Oh, after they left.
Mm.
That was like a revenge tactic.
Mm. Social media is the cornerstone of carbonation. Bishop exploits all of its platforms. He utilizes them to preach his dogma, beg for donations, and attract new wives. He has thousands of followers online and has collected thousands of dollars. The seemingly psychotic behavior Eligio Bishop so boldly exhibits online contributed to his deportation from Latin America. It appears that no nation or rational person would want him in their midst. There are times online while professing to be Christ, Bishop will give an impassioned sermon laced with profanity and racist expletives. Christ is not the only identity he'll assume. He may emerge in what looks like a Shia Muslim turban, claiming that he is Muslim. Bishop can also be seen lecturing drunk online wearing what amounts to a cheap knockoff of an American Indian war bonnet. The physical and sexual abuse of women is not the only evil within carbonation. Though most of the cult members are in their 20s and 30s, there was a middle-aged woman who joined the group. Her name was Magdalena Maggie Sevilla. Nature Boy changed her name to Mama Dia. She appeared to be in her late 40s or early 50s. She had a heart condition that was stabilized with medication. It is alleged that Nature Boy told her to stop taking her medication. Bishop claims that all diseases are psychological. 2 months after joining the cult, Magdalena Seville died. Her family had to solicit donations online to return her remains home. There are other allegations of death associated with the Bishop cult. So now we go back to the PowerPoint. And
I think it was more than that. I think he might have done something.
what, to Mama Dia?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, she had a congenital heart disease. And she hold on, Yemi. She basically had a heart attack and died. Hold on, I'm gonna get it.
Is that what the medical report said or what they said?
She died in another country, and they just dropped her off at the
Morgue,
coroner.
right?
Well, yeah, with no clothes on,
Butt naked.
with a sheet.
Stripped her of her clothes.
With a sheet.
I've had some
Dating all her identification, everything.
I've had some familiar experiences like that.
Hey, okay, so here he can also be seen in the country in the county jail day room. But this is Mama Dia. May she rest in peace.
Man.
For those that don't believe it, they had to put up a GoFundMe to get her family had to put up a GoFundMe to get her remains home. As some of you may know, our beloved Maggie passed away on June 27th, 2018. She was in Chiapas, Mexico at the time, and we need some help to bring her home to Roatón, Honduras. Any money collected will go towards the cost to bring her to Roatón, funeral, burial, and all expenses. We may not have always understood her choices, but she always showed us love and support. Thank you for your help. Now, they did get her home, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm glad they did. And I'm glad she finally has her peace.
Mm-hmm.
Because that man don't have no heart or sympathy for anyone, so I can't imagine how he treated her. She was the most vulnerable, so I can't imagine how they treated her.
Amongst the most vulnerable. But then I stumbled across a Reddit thread, and it's a cult watcher group on Reddit. So they did a synopsis. I don't know if anyone here knows, but there's
peace. Welcome. What'd you say?
Hey, Buccaneer. I was finna read this.
Before that, what'd you say?
I was finna read the screenshot off.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if anyone here knows, but there is this cult in Puerto Rico named Carbonation. It started back in 2017 with the name Melanation, and its leader's name is Eligio Bishop. He has a YouTube channel where he spreads his false prophecies, and only a small sector of YouTube know and spread awareness to him. He has done a lot of damage to many people, such as allegedly knowingly spreading STDs to members, on camera admitting to having sex with his son's mother in front of said son and letting that son play with his private parts after finishing, abusing women. Some members have confirmed this, including his main ex-wife, Velvet, causing the death of an older woman member named Mama Dia by telling her to stop taking her heart medication, proof on a recorded call, and turning in her dead body completely naked while refusing to give Mama Dia's personal belongings back to her family. Furthermore, Eligio is known for taking personal possessions of every member and doesn't allow members any of their credit cards, clothes, personal belongings, and most importantly, their phones if they aren't sharing downloads, i.e. indoctrinating themselves and online members. Also, another way that the women or wives of the cult accept downloads is through allegedly drinking the leader's semen. The wives are constantly taken from their husbands and forced to be wives of Eligio, only to be sent back to the original husbands. Some women are even flat out told that if they come, they won't be with the men they want to be with. According to an ex-Carbonation member known as Mama Star, Eligio forced pregnant Carbonation member Zoka to drink tequila shots during her pregnancy, and even allegedly being responsible for the death of Zoka's unborn baby, along with some other unborn babies. Just recently, a member, Malia, was in the hospital after allegedly being sick with STDs, main one being HIV. She has been allegedly abused and forced to have sex multiple times, and it's not hard to believe that with the way he treats her on camera. Yemi told me to put it over there, Chrissy. Isn't that what you told me to do, Yemi?
Buccaneer, what's up? Just when I thought I can somewhat wrap my mind around this, it just takes the cake.
I don't just drop my cash. I got my Cash App running on my own channel. I ain't brought it up once. Let's keep going. Oh, that's just some Twitter shit. And this is them out in the jungles of Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, one of the two. And this is him.
Fuck is you talking about before I let you motherfucking destroy me? You fucking alien. You don't deserve a man, because you don't know what a fucking man is. You fuckers. They want to do, they want to destroy me. They want to fucking destroy us. That's what they want us all destroyed. They want us in cells. Cell blocks. Block the energy. They don't want the man. They don't want us together. They don't want us to respect this. What a... I ain't mad at shit. I'm mad at the system. I hate it. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Remy, not Yemi.
It's designed. These motherfuckers is androids. AI.
I didn't put my Cash App in her chat.
The last bit of what's real.
Put it in my chat.
You can't, because I'm too real. Nigga wrong with you.
My Cash App runs by itself.
I know what's real. I am real. I'm the way, the truth, and the light. Ain't nobody ever gonna kill me. I'm the black man. Nigga, they want me in a cell. You understand? That's where they want us at. And they turned out women against us. These women ain't women. They robots. These bitches are trying to motherfucking destroy us. Destroy our spirit. They want to make you feminized. They want to make you think that you're not what you are. They want you to doubt yourself. I'm cool. I've seen them before. I've seen it all clear before. I know it.
Yemi, did I just hear you? Or maybe that was in the back of the video.
No, Yemi, I said put your Cash App in the chat.
I'm sitting up here trying to read this from the side. Cause y'all all know I got a 72-inch screen. It's a lot of property.
These women is about. I know what all of them about. They've been designed that way, genetically modified against ourselves. That's why we'll never have unity. We have nothing because the black family's not together in unity. Women are men. They have no real respect for the man because the man gives them no reason to respect them. The man is dependent on another man. I'm not dependent on that man. I don't need your fucking opinion either. Fuck all of y'all.
Depend on every man around you.
I found it.
And love it. And want to be with that. I'm a real man. I don't need the United States of America to be nothing for me. I don't need them.
There it is.
See, your man needs the United States of America. I don't need them. I left. I don't need your rules. I don't need nothing you give me. Nothing.
So I got the one that was in the chat.
I'll be by myself until I find a real woman.
I don't know.
And if I can't have a woman, I'd rather die.
Oh.
Fuck all y'all. I want to die.
Well, then drop dead.
I might as well be in a fucking cell and in jail or leave this earth plane if I can't find a real fucking woman and know about a man's nature. Y'all niggas ain't nothing but AI. The government made you, raised you, the way you think, the way your mind is. The government made you. You're the government's children. You won't be attacking me in my world. I'm in my own world. I left that world a long time ago. Fuck y'all. I'm free, nigga. My woman gonna be about me, nigga. I'm gonna dominate all my women. What you talking about? I'm a man. They men, they dominate their woman. The Chinese man, he dominates his woman. Every fucking race dominate their woman. I'm a man. Why the fuck can I be with my woman and she do what I tell her to do and be glad to do that? I'll provide for you. I'll protect for you. I'll put you on a pedestal. I'm not dependent on no white man to give me what I got. I left the system, nigga. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think about me. I really don't give a fuck.
It's cool, Chrissy. It's just a misunderstanding.
It's no problem, Chrissy. Update the Cash App. That's the update the PayPal. That's the wrong one for Yemi. Drop it in your chat too, Yemi. Cause she got the other one. You right, Gloriana. I hate listening to this shit myself, but
yeah, it has to be heard by the public.
Difference.
You know what the hell we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Getting nothing out of y'all. I'm not making no money off y'all niggas. I'm trying to help your bitch ass.
That's a lie.
It's a difference. These other niggas out here getting money, they got some kind of agenda. I'm really putting this shit out
Use
here
the
to help
PayPal
you,
link
to
because I don't
inspire
think
you,
she
nigga,
has it set up,
to change. But all y'all women out
or
there
it's
is
not
men.
working for one of the two.
Point blank period. Sexuality. Nigga, all these chicks is niggas. You in homosexual spirit relationships. Nigga, you with a nigga. No matter how fine she might be, she a nigga.
So
No,
that's his
she's
excuse.
not.
Strong enough to dominate her.
No, that's his excuse.
The man that can give her whatever she needs.
Wait a minute.
Yes, he called you a nigga.
I ain't no man.
All the women in the audience. He called y'all niggas. He also said everybody in the world has herpes and don't know it.
No, what I was saying was Chrissy is running the other one, the Osun one. So she need to change to the Cosmic Connection.
Okay.
He at least bisexual, M Mac.
That's what I'm saying. That's his excuse. That's his excuse for being bisexual.
Women, men, anyway. Nasty bastard.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Stand my ground until I find a real woman, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm a man, nigga. I'm alpha male at that. I left, nigga. I left. I ain't talking this shit. I left.
Alpha
I'm not
male.
in jurisdiction, nigga.
Wow.
Yeah, Shabo, he'll try anything.
I wish I gotta say about my
There's a
business.
difference between an alpha male and a narcissist.
Y'all disrespect.
Say
Psychopath.
what?
I said there's a difference between an alpha male and a narcissistic psychopath.
Oh yes, most
Big
definitely.
difference.
Most definitely.
The black man, y'all been programmed to destroy us. You've been programmed to destroy yourselves. You don't know, man. You don't have no respect and honor for the masculine energy. Look how you treat your own father. You hardly mention him. Everything is mama. Mama this. Mama that divine feminine. Divine feminine this. Never no divine masculine. You never hear about the divine masculine, really.
No problem.
And praising no
That's all
motherfucking
we
woman.
hear about
Praising
nowadays.
You better put me on a pedestal way before I put you on a pedestal. We're going to put each other on a pedestal. The feminine can rule without the masculine. How that makes sense?
So he doesn't know everything because he would know that the original gods were goddesses.
You can see that ash through the pixelation on this screen. Just nasty. Ooh. Okay, but y'all got the point of it, right? Put a one in the chat if y'all want to hear the rest. Because I got them downloaded for prosperity if we ever need them. DJ! So, where was we at? You can't be alpha taking pipe. You ain't lying.
I was going to say that, but I thought it might have been offensive to, some people, and I don't want to offend anybody, so I just said there's a difference between an alpha male.
But that's that how he had eat up food and that broccoli and put some cheese on it. Then one in the drink. Thank you. Oh, here. This is old, Mim Mac. This is like from 2018, 2019, maybe. This isn't recent. Like most of the stuff I'm playing is old because people don't understand how it got like this. He felt his forehead though. And he looking to the side too. Let me.
You're so used to men that you could talk to and tell what to do.
Somebody say, "Oh, because we tried to give another woman advice."
I'm gonna go on mute for a minute to make this phone call real quick.
And you see him out there once again in that cheap headdress, or headdresses this time. And this is one of the members Yemi, do you know this one's name? I want to say True, but I'm not sure. No, that ain't True. Is it True? I can't never get them right. They done switched their names 11 times. Reflections, infections. I know a lot, but I don't know most of their names. He probably over there crying or getting piped down in the shower. Oops, I dropped the soap. Let's keep it going.
Peace and love, family.
See if anybody
Peace and
knows.
love. I'm about to do a quick.
Oh, y'all
live
want to
live.
finish
You know,
it?
I haven't been going live in a
Okay,
while,
I'll go back to
but,
it. It ain't but a couple of more minutes long. We can suffer.
Stand my ground until I find a real woman, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm a man, nigga. I'm an alpha male at that. I left, nigga. I left. I ain't talking this shit. I left. I'm not under their jurisdiction, nigga. So at the end of the day, I don't care about what y'all gotta say about my business, my nigga. All y'all women out there is men. All of y'all. Y'all disrespect the black man. Y'all been programmed to destroy us. You've been programmed to destroy yourselves. You don't know, men. You don't have no respect and honor for the masculine energy. Look how you treat your own father.
Oh man.
You already mentioned him.
And he
Everything
the
is
sub.
Mama this. Mama that divine feminine. Divine feminine this. Never know divine.
He just has a deep-seated hatred for women.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
That's
like.
all it is.
And he like chicks for this.
Well, he has a deep-seated hatred for women, and he likes,
masculine. You never hear about the divine masculine, really.
That boy like boys.
Ain't praising no motherfucking woman that ain't praising me. You better put me on the
Can't
pedestal.
praise no woman that ain't praising me, but even when they do praise you, you still treat them like shit.
Gary, that was a bum bump. Hold on. Do I have it on here? No, I don't. Yes, I do. It's a bum bump. He gets them periodically. His whole face peel off. Yeah, it's quite nasty.
So at the end of the day, I don't care about what y'all gotta say about my business, my nigga. All y'all women out there is men. All of y'all. Y'all disrespect the black man. Y'all been programmed to destroy us. You've been programmed to destroy yourselves. You don't know, men. You don't have no respect and honor for the masculine energy.
I've heard this song and dance before, but I've never heard it quite put like this.
Everything is mama. Mama this. Mama that divine feminine. Divine feminine this. Never know divine masculine.
No, he in jail tooting that ass.
Hold on. He already sucked his thumb.
He in jail tooting that ass up.
Hold on. Robin Hood, Disney version, Prince John. He ain't gonna be over there sucking his thumb like that, motherfucker.
This shit is crazy.
Hold on.
Fuck
up challenge.
Toot. Can I get a beat beat?
No.
Yo, but did you see what Leonard put in the comment?
Not yet.
It's the emojis that fucks me up. Oh man.
Most males that way.
That's probably where he got that shit on his face. They got some shit on his face from.
Ain't no telling. We ain't got to that part yet. Oh, yep. Okay, so which country did they get kicked out of when this shit happened? I don't know. No, you don't know what I'm talking about. He got exposed for blackmailing one of his lovers because his lover allegedly has HIV.
Ooh.
This lover was allegedly sending him around $10,000 a month to keep quiet. And he was also a preacher at some kind of Christian college.
Go back to that last picture.
Which picture?
The picture that you was before this. The one
The
under
bum
that.
bump?
No. You where you standing next to the women. Go up. Go up to.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, he do got them looking like naked bush women. I thought I was tripping.
No,
Like
you ain't tripping.
Them National Geographic titties.
You just put it on the salt cheese. Don't
Look like them bush people that be shooting the arrows at the airplanes. When they come.
You ain't put no cheese sauce on.
Mike Brown. Oh my God, jaded.
Yeah, that's the dude named Mike Brown. That is the guy's name. Yeah, at least 4. Leaving his dookie all across the world. But let's go ahead and finish this up. But we ain't never go. How long we been live anyway?
Only an hour and a half.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Upside your head. Just like the motherfucking police to show you natural law and order. Nothing in nature disrespect a man.
You almost made me spit on my monitor, Glory.
It's a natural understanding. We don't have a natural law. We live in a zoo. And the zookeeper makes the rules, and we live by them. We were raised by them. The animals that's born in the zoo are domesticated. They don't know anything about being wild and understanding nature and the laws of nature.
So you got to be wild to understand the laws of nature?
I don't feel the need to fit in with you.
Oh, man. This nigga.
Call me a woman beater. You better call the cops woman beaters. Because that's what they're coming to do. They're coming to whip your ass into shape. Dominate you. Rape you. That's what the white man did.
That's what you doing.
He raped you. He beat you into your motherfucking oppression.
He ain't doing nothing different than this white man he describing.
When motherfucking slaves start to accept the Stockholm syndrome.
And that's what his followers did.
She ain't got no respect for no man. Because that's what you've been designed to do. You want to destroy me, but half of you love me. Half of you love me, half of you want to destroy me. You see my power, and you say we gotta kill him. We gotta destroy him. But let me tell you something. You in a fake world and you trying to kill the only thing real. The realest thing you can find, you want to kill it. What that make you? I'm not doing them like any. I'm not acting like the white man in that sense. I'm not saying it's okay to beat a woman.
What?
I'm just saying when I was there, because I would never fit in. That's the mind that I had. I'm not saying it's okay to hit women. I'm just saying it's not okay to deal with women that will resist you. I'm not dealing with no woman that's in the resistance of me.
So that's his excuse for his
Especially
behavior?
with my child in her. That's my child.
I hope you don't go to court saying that shit.
You here to please me. I'm here to please you. I protect and provide for you. You do as I ask you. If you don't, you can leave. I can't make you do anything. That would be against your will. That doesn't have anything to do with law, but that's the laws of the universe. This is the mindset all men must have. For us to bring real change, we must stand on something. Stop letting these women act like men. And stop thinking that it's okay to be men. You a man. It's not okay she's a man. It's not okay she bucked back out you. It's not okay for her to have a loud ass mouth. It's not okay for her to motherfucking talk back to you and you be arguing with your woman. That's not okay. Mexican men don't deal with it. Spanish men don't deal with it. No other man deal with that. But you. The white man don't deal with it from her. If she talk back to the white man will fire her ass and get rid of her fast. Go to your boss tomorrow. Talk slick to your boss. See what's gonna happen. Let the
So I'm guessing this is his justification for all of his actions leading up to this.
You don't fear. You don't respect. Because there's no fear in your man. Natural law says you should fear. But you don't. Because you have no respect for yourself because you didn't know who you are. And all you men out there, you let her do it. So you deserve it. You become a female just to adapt to the situation. You start to domesticate. The fuck? The fuck is wrong with you? You a man. So, you so scared to go to jail. You go around telling kids to go to school. Be cool, go to school, get a good job. All they trying to do is resist the system.
Wait. He said, you so scared of jail, you running around telling children to go to school. Make that make sense.
That's why I ain't say nothing. That's why I ain't say nothing.
She Nurse TV, peace and welcome. How is him dangerous, huh? We need Young Sparrow in here right now. Wait a minute.
Because you don't know nobody, you tell them, man, don't be shooting people, don't be killing, don't be out here selling drugs. Nigga, they trying to resist the system. They don't know how to do it. I don't tell them not to resist the system. I said we need to organize. Keep that energy.
This is right for Mr. Marquez came out there and got Velvet. Because see on that one it said, Father coming, he has your location. Yep.
Go be independent.
Crazy.
Because that's what you're trying to do anyway when you sell drugs. You're trying to be independent of the system. But do it the smart way. Non-violent way. Don't kill each other. Unite.
What the fuck is that over there on the wall?
Fly?
Huh?
Might be a fly. Poop stain.
Hold your ground. That's why a woman always want a thug nigga. You know why? Because the thug nigga say fuck the system.
Somebody say you gave Eliana HIV, now you trying to leave her.
As soon as the black man is able to give the black woman the same opportunities, the same things that the white man offer, is when she gonna fall in love with you. It's the only way. Men have to stand up and get rid of these women. Let them have themselves.
Blue skies.
Go get you a woman. Anyone, just be you. Stand your ground.
Sugar Love got X members on.
Travel could use all this. He could use this all he wants. His little ass don't know nothing about life. Point blank, period. You talking to a real man here. I've been through this shit. I know what this is about. That dude ain't doing nothing but talk.
All right.
Who that guy?
Peace and love.
One of the ex members.
Peace and love.
Okay.
I'm about to do a quick live. I haven't been going live in a while, but I gotta speak on this real quick. My opinion ain't nobody else's opinion. It's only my opinion. Polygamy. I'm gonna speak on this. I don't have any experience with it.
Some of these niggas in no shirts.
Any experience. I haven't been in a relationship. I've always been in monogamous relationships. I've always done that. It's a lot of ways I could, as a man, it's a lot of ways I could go with this, but I'm gonna put it like this. When we look at polygamy or we look at men having multiple wives, if you look at the Bible, let's look at the scriptures. You look at the scriptures with Abraham and Sarah and all these things. A lot of times the woman would have a man take another wife.
Yeah, Jennifer, you
because
did.
She couldn't maybe bear children, or something was going on with having an heir and reproducing and stuff like that.
Definitely, Jennifer.
Sometimes that a woman would allow a man to take another wife. Also, that woman is so common sense, and any man that don't see this is out of his mind. If you are in a relationship, and some women will be comfortable and will want a polygamous relationship, but if you're going to be in a polygamous relationship, the women are going to have to get along. So the man does not choose the other woman. That's just common sense. Anybody should look at that, should see that's common sense. It's no way that you're going to be in a polygamous relationship as a man and it's two women that do not get along. That's not a family. That doesn't make any sense. And if reproduction is not in it, if you're not having children, then there's no reason to be polygamous. If you're in a relationship and you're having a relationship where all the people are together, like you got multiple people and people are together, it's a free relationship. Like let's say you're in a relationship,
Excuse me.
Man or woman, you're in a relationship and y'all have multiple partners. Then and y'all not reproducing, y'all not having no kids or nothing. Y'all not having no children or nothing. Then that means that's just an open relationship. That's just an open relationship. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But that is not for everybody. Come on, man. We gotta use our common sense. That's not for everybody. And the reason why we're having as people that was born that came through America, that was reincarnated through America, the reason why we're having these discussions is because we have been raised up and we have been put into a situation, an isolated situation, where we don't really know ourselves
Right,
and our
blue
practices that we
skies
had before we came
at
to this
all.
raggedy bitch. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why all these old thoughts and old processes are coming back. I am not anti-polygamy. I've always been in monogamous relationships. I have control of my lower self. I don't have to feel like I gotta sleep. Now let's say as a man nature. Let's talk about the man nature. Now me, when I'm in a relationship, I do look at other women. Men are with, and women do too. Women do too. They look at other men, they look at other women, women look at other women. We all do that. But just because you see something or you see something else, don't mean you're supposed to go after it. You have a commitment with somebody else. Lying is the problem. Bearing false witness is the problem. Lying is always going to cause a problem. I don't care who do it or what you do it for. I don't care if somebody did something bad and you trying to help somebody by lying. Lying will always cause problems. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why I'm speaking on this, because I try to be, I have 8 sisters. I have 7 now because one passed away. And through my sisters, I have seen the plight of women all around. In my sisters, I see other women that go through the exact same thing that they're going through. So I understand the woman. I had a very good mother. My mom took me out of school. They told me I was slow. She took me out of school. She homeschooled me. I had a very good mother. So I have a very good understanding. I don't have all the understanding, but I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of women. And what I'm starting to realize, when I'm trying to figure out why we're going through what we're going through, we're talking about us as melanated beings being enslaved. But what I'm starting to realize about this whole planet is not just America, this whole planet, is that this planet and these religions and these different things, these systems that we set up, that was our stuff, that they turned around and made it into some bastardized shit, is enslaving the woman. The woman is being enslaved. We're taking a woman and putting a ring on her finger and doing all these things to control her. Because the woman is the one that is the one that's got all the power. You talking about manifestation and being...
Marriage was created as a covenant to protect, well, actually not, but it was used for business purposes, let's say.
I'm talking
But
about
after
in nature
that
cases. That's true.
Yeah, nature. I'm just saying in general. Marriage is this institute where a woman could feel safe giving herself to a man, because that's the only way she had security.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be up under husband, father, brother. That was it back in the day. Way back then, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we ain't gonna listen to this whole thing. I can tell you that now.
Do magic?
No, look at what the thing is. This thing is like an hour long. It is. It's an hour and 15 minutes long, and it's like 3-4 more videos.
This is what the universe is showing us. This is what Mama is showing us. This whole situation, that is what this situation is for. Men, women, please don't hate all men for what some men do. That's just like hating all Caucasian people for what some Caucasians do. That's like some Caucasian people hating
Use that enough.
some melanated beings do. You can't be like that. All of us aren't like that. And men, you are. Listen, I'm all about a man being a man. Being masculine is important. We are born masculine for a reason. But you also have a feminine principle of party. So that's what Prince was saying. Now he went more over to the other side. You can express yourself the way that you do. But man, we have to be in tune.
He said he went more to the other side. I get what he's saying, though.
Oh,
I get what he's saying, though. That was hilarious.
it's true, Gloriana. It is true. He looked like he's singing a badass R&B song right now. Baby, please come home.
Even deal with they want. Some of y'all niggas can't even deal with women because you too much into your masculine side. It is wrong for a man to be constantly planting his seed into different women like that, putting himself in different women like that without some kind of support system for her to help her out. Just in case polygamy is only for having children. That's my opinion in kingdom building. If you ain't building a kingdom building, children, there's no need for polygamy. You're a greedy ass nigga. And if your wife is not enough for you,
he said polygamy is only useful for having children and kingdom building.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just being greedy.
Wanted to make sure I heard him right.
Yeah. This is after he left, I think.
You need to think about the relationship. If your man is not enough for you,
oh yeah, because it did say ex-member. So yeah, this is after he left.
Have an open relationship.
Yeah, do you remember which one this is?
You can't have an open relationship and you doing all the shit and then a woman can't do. She might want to experience another man too. Y'all need to get the.
That's what I was. The next question I was going to ask. So in polygamy, is it okay for a woman to have multiple husbands?
That's not Keno. That's not Keno. I know Keno. That ain't him. Keno light skinned.
You heard me?
Say that again.
In polygamy, is it okay for a woman to have multiple husbands?
In theory, but it almost never happens. Up in the Mongolian mountains, it does.
Okay.
They're my friends. I'm glad they left.
A group of brothers will marry one woman.
I can't wait to connect back with them. But that's messed up.
I don't know if I can share my one with my brothers.
Well, that's their culture.
We be killing everybody. We be killing
the men outnumber the women exponentially up there.
Oh. So you got to share it.
And it's a very harsh environment. So, you know, it works.
Look, I'm willing to share anything with my brothers.
They got a schedule and shit.
But I'm willing to share anything with my brothers. That's my wife.
You'll make concessions.
A lot of things.
That sounds like the Jackson 5.
And if you are,
I'm talking about, right?
Not having female friends. Not having.
They all types of uncle brothers.
You might want to think about that.
Uncle brother cousins. I'm my own grandpa.
Like that.
You need to be careful with that thing you swinging around.
Wasn't that in Futurama?
Producing, you need to be careful.
Could have been Futurama.
Because if you being
what I'm my own grandpa
with his own grandma.
That's the whole song.
You gotta go and say, hey, take me to the, go to the clinic.
Hey, Maximum.
Go to the clinic and stuff. And we're seeing that right in pop culture. Now,
Maximum been in the chat the whole time.
But he left and came back.
And say, hey,
okay.
Clinic. Let's go. You should never tell a woman that after you got her pregnant. You should never say nothing like that.
But you waited to say all this till after you left. Boy, bye.
Bro, if you don't put that bird back in the cage.
I was trying not to say nothing, but this still out here by the water. That's true. No, I don't know. I don't know their names.
That's a
That's
zesty
still
looking picture.
they was in Puerto Rico, I think. And then
Look at the
this
white boy.
is
Look at the white boy.
Yo, the power is ours.
They
All right,
always-
it's Leon next, the Human Liberator. And
oh,
I just had to make this video
this is 5 hours long in and of itself.
Ooh.
real
Yeah.
quick because
We ain't gonna watch all this
confused.
one
I
neither.
don't know if y'all know who Natureboy is, but I've been following Bull for like a couple of years, and I had seen his whole grind and what he was trying to do and all of that type of stuff. But then I seen this.
Find it and send it
I
to
just
me,
seen this
Lila.
today, like just now. I ain't never made no video. Hold on. Hold on.
It made him ashamed of his body and showed that he's next. I did not want him to know he was next. I said, son, started being
All right, yo, why is not pausing? All right, cool. So this video right here was posted like 12 hours ago. That shit got 100,000 something views.
Oh,
Bruh,
okay.
what you
It's
about to
six.
hear?
It's 5 minutes
It's
long.
like I don't got no words. I don't got no words.
This is where, yeah, this is where he.
I don't want to take that period away by covering my.
Yeah, we already listened to that.
Yeah, that's when he was talking about he was letting his son touch his thing. I can't listen to that shit no more.
No more. This one's 40 minutes. So this is one of the ex-members.
Hey, peace and love, everyone. I'm just gonna give those who want to watch a moment to get in the room.
Giggity.
And I apologize for these artificial lights here.
Told
It was
you,
really
only in the mountains among
today,
us.
and plus I'm doing this rather late, so.
About these conscious people who put like certain titles on things to make themselves seem more enlightened, artificial light.
Yeah.
Say what now?
They always putting some type of titles on random shit to make themselves seem more woke or enlightened. Artificial light.
They got that shit from Natureboy. That's all his vocabulary. Direct.
Yeah.
To,
Babylon,
all that shit. His first video really was leaving Babylon.
I know that's the video. It was the first one, right?
How is everyone doing today? And
the
also
first one
I'm
is Natureboy.
For questions too, if you have any concerns. Any concerns or questions.
So you take the combs away too?
Welcome.
Don't be picking at women with natural hair.
No, I'm not just talking about the hair. I'm just saying you take the.
Well, they wasn't bathing, Remy. What are you?
Got a hair, got a fro, and that's why I'm asking. I wasn't making fun of him. I'm saying everybody got a fro, and
yeah, they supposed to be
them
all
groom their
natural.
own hair or anything.
Telling at the time,
but being all natural doesn't mean that you have to stop grooming your hair.
No, it doesn't. But they was doing them freeform locks at one time. You see Natureboy head. Ain't nobody gonna look better than Natureboy. Ain't nobody never gonna look better than Natureboy.
True.
He the cult leader. Nobody's ever gonna look better than him. True. He walking around here with childbearing hips while they starving to fucking death. Y'all must not have seen my video yet. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Cause y'all need a lesson. Y'all need a lesson.
Childbearing hips.
Not the one of him dancing in the rain. Not that one. But you can see him sashay off on that. He already got big hips, and then he the only one there eating. He be starving the rest of them.
He took a page out of every cult leader book and amplified it. Oh yeah, it's when he slapped him in the face with a straw. I got this one too. I'm still editing mine.
Ain't take me shade.
Like, how long did he think he was going to get away with this shit, though?
Just look at this shit.
He thought he was going to get away with this shit.
He probably surprised
he
got
was
away.
The last straw right here.
Hold on, listen.
Bring it to my motherfucking
I just can't with this.
This shit is crazy.
Sugar, thy name is
That's
Nature
for
Boy.
strawberry. Fix that for strawberry.
Real quick.
Because the first time I saw it, I didn't think I saw what I saw.
They'd have been furniture moving up in that motherfucker.
I had a little bit too much fun with Pro today.
Yeah. I'd have been whooping his ass all over that goddamn house. He got me fucked up.
Prince on the floor.
Don't you ever in your motherfucking life give me no motherfucking strawberry unless I ask for one, motherfucker. Push 3. I'll make you get on your knees and we're not the same.
Yeah, this probably was the tip of the barrel right here. Cause wasn't this the last video that was
3 days ago?
Yeah, but this video had got shut down and all that.
Yeah,
right?
but that ain't the reason his ass going to jail.
I ain't say it was a reason. It was probably the tip of the barrel, the straw that broke the camel's back.
No, because he's still there talking about, can y'all please help us get Nature Boy out of jail?
The boy
They
that
don't
he
count.
slapped?
Yes.
Oh man, this is.
He was all up in the other one face, the one on the left.
What's
Before
that
he
shit
was,
called?
before he slapped dude on the right.
What's
he
it
was
called?
all
MK
up
Ultra?
No, this is called classic
No.
brainwash.
This is advanced MK Ultra. This is he amplified the shit.
This is not MK Ultra. This is
They're gonna be
just good
studying
old
Nature Boy
cult
for years.
brainwash.
They're gonna be studying.
Although they
for
do
years.
use MK Ultra techniques in cult, so yeah.
No,
Let's
but
keep
what
it
I'm
going.
saying is, if there is a, something like that, they're gonna be studying his ass and his techniques.
Look, it's already psychologists all on social media talking about he a whole case study. Somebody said they was gonna do their dissertation on Nature Boy.
They're gonna be studying that motherfucker for years.
Go ahead and start it. So, this video is called My Time with Melanation and Play Your Position.
Bullshit out of that man.
I start out by saying that this is not a negative video in any way. If anything, this video is meant to empower you all.
And you still talking good about him, so he still has some type of hold on her.
Because they are not deprogrammed at all.
That's also, he still got some type of hold on her.
Going in like disrespect and you so.
Yes, transcript he did. He said, "Bitch, did I ask for a strawberry?"
Exactly. Yo, when I saw that shit, I ain't gonna lie, I was hollering too.
That boy.
It's another slap. It's another slap that you should have put the Will Smith and fucking Chris Rock joint on there.
I should have. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Keep my wife. No, he did that in another video. He slapped the bull and then repeated what Will Smith said, the light-skinned bull, when he's making the wish.
Stupid and all it is. And so I'm sitting there, I'm looking around the room like, all right, so none of y'all brothers in here is gonna like go check him. Prince was Nature Boy yelling at Fire Gaia, and I didn't like that at all. I'm someone I came from a lot of dysfunction,
transcript.
And, verbal abuse and mental abuse and things like that. So I know what it's about, and I didn't like that. I didn't like seeing my sisters going through that. And when I first got here, my Samsung phone had died. So, I took it up the street to the mall. So I was, I got dressed that day and I'm like, I'm telling them, I'll be back. I'm going to the mall. Do you guys want anything? Do you want to come? Or blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, you want to ask Master Teacher if you could go. So in my mind, I'm like, ask them if I could go.
Have a good one, Gloriana.
I haven't asked permission in a long time. What? But I'm like, all right. So mind you, this whole time,
thanks for stopping by.
Like heavy, like straight up going in, like disrespect, and you so stupid and all of this. And so I'm sitting there, I'm looking around the room like, all right, so none of y'all brothers in here is gonna like go check him.
They just
Then
as
I think
female as you.
like, oh, I knocked on the door and it's probably not the best time, and all it is. And so me, I'm like, well, I gotta go to the mall, and they want me to ask him for permission and let him know. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock on his door. Mind you, the whole time I'm listening to him go in on Yaya and Fiery. So I'm like, any minute they about to
You know
let
this
it out.
old Yaya
Like,
and
any minute
Fiery
that Divine
mentioned.
Feminine don't play that.
They
They
was
about to
still
make it rain on this dude. I know that. Like any minute. That did not happen. It didn't happen.
Yeah,
So I'm knocking on the door.
Get other people to get.
He's like, what? And in my head, I'm like, okay, so this is about to get real heavy. Because you're not going to talk to me like that. But he opens the door and he sees me. And he's like, oh, yeah, well, Peace Reflection, what's up? So I tell him I'm going to the mall. He's like, all right, to go get my phone. He's like, all right, cool. And I was like, I'll be right back. And he's like, all right, cool. So that was that. Mind you, the whole time, me and Natureboy actually rocked. Because when you take away the pride, when you take away the ego, when you take away all the extra melanation, rah-rah, master teacher shit, he's really like everybody else.
No
He's
shit,
really
Sherlock.
just like you. He's really like the dude you see on the street. It's nothing.
Begging for
he's
change.
Not Gandhi. Like, he's not Buddha. Like, he's just a regular person. So me and him, we would keep hanging in the kitchen. Because the person I rocked with wasn't master teacher. The person I interacted with was Eligio Bishop. Like, that was it. He liked the fact that I was from the tri-state too. I'm from Connecticut. And we just vibing that way. So we in the kitchen kikiing, joking, vibing, talking and all of this stuff. And, I'm getting side looks from everybody else because they don't rock with him like that. It's more like, yes, master teacher, sir. Or like, yes, okay, we do this, we do that. Not me. When I showed up, I was like, yo, what's up? Like, hey, like, I was just being myself. So that's how we vibed. It was never like any subservient, submissive energy between me and him ever. So, and I got a couple side eyes because of that. So that was our relationship. And we had one-on-one conversations, and he was.
So she didn't see him as a god like the rest of them.
He's showing my clairvoyance just like that.
No, this is one of the first group of people. Some of them thought he was God from the get-go, and other ones, not so much.
And me willing to sing, and I don't sing in front of nobody except my love. Like, that shit ain't cool. And then even when I knocked on the door, you see us in the room with them. They can't. And so they went across the room, and I'm just listening to everybody. And Azul was the one that's like, yo, like, nah, she coming with us. She's dope as fuck.
Sean Slaughter,
like,
peace and welcome.
Like, she really
hey,
like, so shout out to Azul, and I always show him love because, he kept it real. He wasn't a yes man. He wasn't just going with whatever else said. He was just like, nah, I fuck with her. And everybody else was going around, and I'm just listening, and I'm like, wow, they don't even really know me. Like, for awakened beings, they can't identify who's in the room with them. They can't feel. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who I am.
Pride to be in a cult.
Really kind of stepped outside of themselves. They
she didn't last long. She left voluntarily.
Yeah, you can tell she got too much pride. That's why I said it. You can tell she got too much pride.
So, so that's what that's about. And I was hearing a few things like your vibe attracts your tribe. And in my head, I'm like, well, damn, baby, like, well, your vibe attracts someone who abuses you. Like, that shit ain't cool, my love. Like, that shit ain't cool.
She want the
and
money.
Then even when I knocked at the door, you see the two women fighting, and Yaya cut it up, crying, face is red, and I'm just like, yo, I'm staring at them like, baby, blink twice, baby. That's all you gotta do, just blink twice, and I can help you. But it was just like this kind of like this shame about it. And, they didn't want my help, and, they put their heads down, they put their eyes down, they didn't want my help. So I'm just like, okay, you can't teach every lesson out here. Not every lesson is for you to teach. So, I backed off. And so, I took in consideration everything they said. And there was a few of them that just did not like me. And I remember Fiery saying, when they were talking, fuck up. And in my head, I'm like, nah, man, that's you.
Beta males.
That's you. I walk in my power. I know who the fuck I am. I know what I got going on. Like, you can't just assume that I'm supposed to do that. Like, because when I talk, my words have power. I know that for certain. Like, you stop talking so you can learn something. But again, I kept nothing but the love
Oh, he's
energy.
one of my targets too, Sean. Go on my page.
Always send it out to them. Even when I left,
He's my biggest target.
There was a conversation that they had on how everyone who leaves melanation, they always
Sugarfoot.
talk bad, negative, and they drag everybody's dirt in the name, and everybody's name in the dirt. Dang. Everybody's name in the dirt. And me, I sat down with Natureboy, and I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I have no purpose to do that. Because everybody is a teacher, everybody is a student. You gotta be able and open to learn these lessons from anybody. It don't matter who they are. You gonna learn something or not. So, and in my first video, I talked about that. How, you learn lessons from people. You take the good and you leave everything else. That's all you gotta do. Just take the good and leave everything else. When we had that final meeting together, it dawned on me like so strong. I felt it in my toes that my job, the reason why I was with Melanation, was to inspire the women. The women there was to be the light for the women. And it just hit me like boom, like, okay. And in that moment, I'm like, Yaya's gonna leave. Yaya's gonna be the first one to go. She gonna leave. Watch. Then it's gonna be BP because they connected. Them two, they gonna leave ASAP. I just knew it. I knew it. And then when I left, I linked up with Mocha and that, and I would tell her that, and she's like, nah, but Yaya loves him, and I'm like, listen.
Double O, we call him the Flat Five.
That's why I'm here. I follow my intuition here to Costa Rica. I follow spirit. It be on point. I know what I'm talking about. She about to go. And they're like, okay, people from Melanation who I became cool with, people who I met here from the US, we were talking about it too. And I'm like, nah, she gonna leave. I'm like, a lot of them are gonna leave. And they're like, girl, whatever. I'm like, watch. Month and a half, 2 months later, Yaya left. BP
Yeah,
left.
we call them the Fat Five frequent fuck niggas.
I'm like, watch, somebody else is gonna leave. And I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be EJ. I'm just not feeling that it's EJ. I don't know who it's gonna be, but somebody's gonna go. It ended up being Iron. Then I met up with someone else, and I'm like, I keep thinking about Azul. Like, he keep coming up to the point where I messaged him. I sent him a direct message, just checking in on him, sending him love. And he was like, peace, reflection, everything's cool. And, that was nothing but love. Come to find out, he left. And then he left with Fiery. So I'm like, bruh. So the people who I was talking to, they were like, yo, Neo, like,
Truth Master.
Like, how you knew
Dre.
that was gonna happen?
Welcome.
I say all of that to say this. Okay. You gotta play your position. You gotta follow source. You gotta follow spirit in the messages that you're receiving. You gotta stick to your intuition and what you know. In every situation that you come across, it's not an accident and synchronistic, and you have a job to do. You have a role to play, and you gotta play it. And you have to be patient and trust in spirit to give you those messages and to give you the strength and the power to do what you need to do. I really was with Melanation for 3 days just to help the women there who were being oppressed and suppressed and abused and disrespected and whose light was being squashed. And I didn't like that shit because my light was squashed at some point. It was. And then I came here. And that's another thing. Natureboy really commended me and on many of his lives that I just came out here. I didn't know for certain I was going to be with them. I didn't really know what was going to go on. All I knew is that I was going to be all right. Because that's the message I received from Source, and I trusted in that. And I didn't need anybody to co-sign for me or give me a place to stay. Like, no. Like, I was doing it strictly for me. It just so happened to be with Melanation. And although my visions and dreams all came true regarding Melanation,
right,
I knew that
Truth Master
I just knew I had a role to do. I had a job to do, and that was it.
Peace.
And that, I was just gonna follow Source. And I really wasn't meant to be with them. In retrospect, I knew that right then, but don't know that now. And especially when all those women and everybody else started leaving, that, you know, really, Neo, this is what you were supposed to do.
For media.
Period. They needed to see that. You know, Yaya needed to see that. They needed to see another strong woman, because Yaya's strong, Fiery's strong. They needed to see another strong woman do her thing on her own. Don't need nobody to co-sign for her. Just follow source energy and leaves it up to that, and that's it. And they needed that to inspire them. And it did. And how do I know that? I know that intuitively in my bones that that was the job I was supposed to do. So I say all of this to inspire y'all. Like, really, you don't need nobody to co-sign for you, baby. You don't. You got it all on your own. You have the power and the strength all on your own. And for those people who are still with the Nature Boy wave, don't take that away from them. Because whatever you need to say, he was responsible for shaking a few trees out here. Whatever you got to say, there was a lot of people that needed to hear that message from him, whether he regurgitated it or not. And that's just what it is. And you can't take that away. I'm not going to take it away. You know what I'm saying? I heard his message. She was the light. She represented that. She represented the fact. That's a fact.
I haven't heard him speak any fucking truth.
No, whatsoever.
I've known this guy.
Right. Yeah. See, you knew it too. It's that intuition. You know what it's about. I think she would be the first one to leave.
Did you know one of the members wrote a book?
I know one of the members killed their mom, but I know
that too.
Book.
But yes, one of the members wrote a book. Sybil wrote a book, and it's available on Amazon Kindle. I actually have a video where I read it off. Yep. So, where were we in the Nature Boy saga? Honduras, Belize, Costa Rica. He got kicked out of all of them. They got kicked out of Costa Rica and then got deported.
So
and then got kicked off the plane.
So he basically ain't had no choice but to come back here, right?
Well, yeah, they sent him back to America, but when they went to get on the plane, the people on the plane complained and they kicked him out for being too funky. They sent him back to deportation to take a shower, and they had to go back and fly out the next day. These are Costa Rica pictures, if I'm not mistaken. Costa Rica and Belize. He went to Honduras first because that's where Phoenix Rising was, and Phoenix Rising had land out there, but
is this one of their baths?
Is
this one of their baths?
Yes, it looks like.
Not only did they bathe in creek water, they bathe. Oh my God, Jaded. I knew this shit was coming. He the Dookie Ranger. So not only were they taking baths in creek water, they were taking them together. Oh man.
Also in the ocean.
Ooh, killing the fish.
Taking mud baths. No, but sometimes they look clean. Eliana insisted on bathing. And that's when they was doing tarot readings, trying to look woke and out in nature. So I think this is when they came back in through Texas, if I'm not mistaken. And this is Yaya.
I tell you that they are your higher self. First of all, everybody has intuition. Everybody has that shit. I don't care if you ain't got no water in your astrological energy. You know when you get bad vibes. We get bad vibes. We be knowing shit. Like sometimes
your intuition kicked in when you get around this motherfucker.
Hey, she was in the first group. She been gone. This is his first cult baby mama. This is his first direct before Velvet. She been gone. That's who she was talking about when she said Yaya was finna leave, the dark skinned lady. The darker skinned lady.
Oh, so that's
this
what
is
you're
Yaya.
talking about. Okay.
Yeah, this is Yaya. This is after she left.
Sean, at Nation, that's where he got that idea from. This is his mentor. They were Young Pharaoh was Natureboy's understudy.
You know what? If you look on his Eligio Prada Twitter, he actually didn't like Natureboy even back in 2014.
They was having Bussy Boy sleepovers, so that was his underling.
Something like that. Something like that. Yay! I get to mirror it. Let me go ahead and download it.
Oh, that thing you were trying to download earlier?
No, Khalil Armani just put up a video. 10 sicko cult leaders that Natureboy better learn from. Hashtag cult awareness. Hashtag brainwash. So I asked him in the comment sections, could I mirror it? And he said yes.
You said he thought it was since 2013, so it go back even further than that.
Yeah, he was talking about Sparrow. Yeah, his Twitter feed goes back to 2013. Hey, Shalama.
Shalama, peace and welcome.
Yeah, he did say that. Okay, so this is Yaya in her own words after she left. They don't, none of them really say a lot. So you have to like read between the lines a little bit, but
I tell you that they are your higher self. First of all, everybody has intuition. Everybody has that shit. I don't care if you ain't got no water in your astrological energy. You know when you get bad vibes. We get bad vibes. We be knowing shit. Like sometimes you be knowing shit without even knowing how you know shit. So don't let nobody tell you that they're your higher self. How the fuck is somebody your higher self when you have the ability to get a feeling? You have something inside of you that tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you should listen to. Don't let nobody trick you into believing that they're your higher self. How can somebody outside you be your motherfucking higher self if you're the only one that exists?
At all.
It's a holographic universe, right? If you're the only one that exists, how can somebody outside of you be your motherfucking higher self? Think about that shit. Like, don't just be letting no niggas sell you no motherfucking dream. Like, straight facts. Don't let nobody sell you no motherfucking dream. I'm trying to break spells. Not
Eugene broke the spell, Sean.
I see
Light was first.
Bullshit, like I see everything for what it is. You know what I'm saying? That master teacher shit, that come from slaves. You know, don't fall for the bullshit. First of all, if you want to acknowledge fucking African history and how civilization started in Africa or whatever, and you want to and talk about colonialism and Europeanism and all that shit, then you gotta address every fucking thing. Where do that master shit come from? Like, let's be real. Where do that shit come from? You gotta think about that. You know what I'm saying? Who wanted to be called a motherfucking master?
Exactly.
Think about this shit.
I like her too.
Don't let me tell you no anything and sell you no motherfucking dream. That I'm a master because I'm a master of what I teach. Fuck that shit. No, this is why you consider yourself the master of what you teach. Because black people, this is some real shit. Black people is stuck in black power for the most part. Y'all, most of black people, most of this motherfucking conscious community shit is stuck in black power. Y'all stuck in black power. So you right. A lot of people ain't really speaking what you speaking. So I can see why you call yourself the master of what you teaching. But nigga, this ain't your motherfucking information. This ain't your motherfucking information. Anytime you can go online and find the facts to back it up, that means that you ain't created this shit. Like, this shit ain't yours, nigga. This shit ain't yours. You may be the only one talking about it in the conscious community. Okay, but nigga, you can't get the credit of being the creator of this information. It was already there. You just the one exposing the shit. And I appreciate that shit. A lot of shit I didn't know. I didn't know about the holographic universe. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know about epigenetics. I didn't know about certain shit. But that don't mean you the master of teaching that shit, nigga. Bruce Lipton taught epigenetics. Like, nigga, you ain't.
Real teachers don't even like titles because they know that there is no limit to knowledge. When you put a title, you put a cap on your knowledge.
Let somebody tell you anything. You know, don't just let somebody just tell you anything. Don't hold on. It's kind of noisy right now.
cap and limit to your knowledge when you take that title of a master teacher. And real teachers know that, you know, no one person knows all.
Yeah, don't just let nobody just tell you know anything. You gotta question everything. You know what I'm saying? People, he exposed the
And I
information.
heard that from Bobby
That
Emmett, crazy ass.
nobody knew about that shit. Nobody knew about some of that shit. You know,
That's my nigga
DNA
though.
genes and all that shit. I studied that in medical school. I knew about that, but I didn't know about the epigenetics and the all the other shit. I didn't know about that. So you know, you did expose that to the black conscious community. You did expose that to us, but nigga, you shouldn't be wanting to receive the credit of being called the master teacher and the motherfucking and want the credit for the information because it's not something that you expose, nigga. Like, all right, I'm gonna tell you something. He says that
Melanated
divine
agenda.
right? He gets
Melanated
divine
bull.
downloads and just come to him.
I was wondering where
But
you was
why
at.
look it up and find it on the internet? Maybe something is leading you to that information that I'm not that don't mean it's yours. That don't mean you came up with this shit. That don't mean that. You have to like bro, y'all have to think about this shit.
Say
Like
teachers are
fuck that
fucking
master
perverts.
that nigga he ain't no master teacher. Like I'm breaking spells. He's not a master teacher. He's not. He's just the
What
only one that
teaching
exposed
school
this
has this nigga going to?
information.
Even the
It's not
people that
his.
call
It's not
themselves
his.
master
It's not a
teachers
master
have
teacher.
gone through
A
some type of
motherfucking master teacher to me,
process in
fuck
school.
that master shit. First of all, because you already know that come from Europeanism. Like, don't be fooled. But teacher, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be called the teacher and the creator of a certain thing, then that shit gotta be raw and original. And I'm talking about ain't nobody know about this shit. Like, why was Albert Einstein able to put his name on certain shit? Why was Albert Einstein able to put his name on shit? Because he was saying shit that nobody else was heard of at that time.
No,
And he liked to quote all the time
because he
Eckhart
stole
Tolle.
ancient knowledge
Why was
and put
Eckhart
it out
Tolle
for
able
us.
to put his name on shit? Because nobody was talking about the shit that he was talking about at that time. And that's why these people was able to put their name on shit. But if you ain't created something, bro, if you can so-called find on the internet the facts to back it up, it ain't yours, bro. You can't receive no credit for that shit. Like I said, you done exposed
Same
that
thing I've
shit
been
to the
saying about Pharaoh.
you ain't know about that shit, but it ain't your information. And nigga ain't about to call you no master teacher. Fuck that shit. You know, it's just a lot of shit. Like, don't let people abuse you physically, emotionally, like none of that shit. Don't let somebody put themselves up on a pedestal and constantly tell you they smarter than you and they better than you, and that's why they're your master teacher and you're astrologically not adequate and all kind of other shit. Just anybody who does that is not a person coming from pure love. That's not pure love. Because what's pure love is looking at somebody for who they are and what they are and building them up from there. Not looking at everybody and telling them they're inadequate to you and they're less than you. That shit ain't right. I do not agree with that shit. I do not support that shit anymore. I do not have a master teacher. Like I said, I posted something and I was like, I'm not no longer I no longer have a master teacher because I'm no longer a slave. And at the time, I really didn't even think deep into that. That just came to me. Like, I was like, I don't have a master teacher no more. And I was like, because I'm no longer a slave. And I didn't really even think to it. That just came to me. But when I think, and I felt bad because I was like, I don't want to offend anybody, in the tribe and make them think that they're a slave. But fuck that shit. Like, I'm tired of playing the fucking nice guy. I'm tired of being nice because what's nice ain't the truth half the time. The truth don't come nice half the time. You see what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit. It ain't right. And what I said was the truth. Like, that shit just came out of me. Like, this nigga, he subconsciously.
Okay, Sean,
he
thanks for stopping by.
insecurities. Okay? He has insecurities. That's the only. Why would somebody want you to call them, your master and want you to put them above you when if they didn't have insecurities in themselves? Think about that shit.
Standing ovation.
Think about that shit. Like, only an insecure person wants you to call them a master.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like
I see a lot of insecurities in Natureboy.
Black people as human beings. They looked at themselves as someone superior to black people. You see what I'm saying? They looked at themselves as someone superior to black people, so they wanted to be called master and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Out of their own insecurities, because they knew that.
You eating a fat burger?
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm not even jealous.
I'm just trying to get this message out.
That sounds good right about now too.
Okay, so anyway, they knew that they were inferior due to not having melanin, and they just knew. They fucking knew. They knew that they come from black people. They knew a lot of that shit, you know. And so they wanted to be called masters. They wanted
from the Phoenician.
to be considered superior. You know, they had insecurities about who they really are. They didn't want to look at themselves in the mirror. They didn't want to face themselves and face the truth. And that's basically what we dealing with. The same shit. You want to talk about Europeanism? Let's talk about Europeanism. Nigga, that shit is Europeanized. Why do you want to be called a master? That shit comes from slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not coming out of pure love. That's not coming out of a place of peace and love. Like, bruh, I was under a spell for a long time. Like, this nigga's constantly casting spells. You got a lot of people under spells, and I'm trying to break spells. And this ain't for no catchback, no revenge. I hate him. I'm not jumping on a bandwagon. No, bro. I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking truth. And I'm the only one that could do it. Because it seems like ain't nobody else gonna be real enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? I used to question a lot of shit. And that's where issues came up with me. Because he didn't like me questioning shit. That shit, like,
hold on.
Something right. You know what I'm saying? Something right. You gotta go with that feeling that you get.
Nature Boy's wives denied entry into Atlanta courtroom.
Pure love is sleeping with other people's girls, spreading diseases, disrespecting women, abusing women and men, beat them, starve them, don't let them see it. And no, it's not love, Maximum.
I just see that. I see shit that's just being totally abused. Totally abused. Like, you one way on camera and another way off camera, and I don't have no room to lie. I don't have no motherfucking room to lie. I don't care who believes me or not. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like, I'm speaking this truth. And if it resonates with you, fine. If it don't, fine. If you want to continue to live a lie, fine. I don't give a fuck. All I'm gonna say is, why would I lie? What the fuck do I got to lose? Like, why would I lie? You see what I'm saying? You need to hear from somebody who was right there with him. You know, right there. And he would always say shit like, you know, I already know one day Yaya gonna be a Judas. I already know she gonna be a Judas. I already know one day she gonna be the one to basically she gonna be the one to turn on me. She gonna be the one. I already know. He used to say shit like, that's why I keep my friends close and my enemies closer. And it used to piss me off because I felt like
because he knew she was strong.
Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you hard. And I don't got shit to hide. Y'all, I'm not deleting nothing no more. Like, I'm not deleting nothing. Like, go down my timeline. You know what I'm saying? I got an Instagram, Yaya040405. Go down my timeline. You'll see when I fuck with something, I support it 100%. Like, I'm loyal, bro. I'm loyal like that. But once I start seeing flaws, I fall back and I peep game like I'm smart. I'm not no dummy. So I feel like y'all need to hear from somebody who is right there. Who ain't got shit to hide, who ain't scared to fucking speak the truth. This ain't about hating nobody. This ain't about hating on nobody. This is about speaking facts. This is about breaking spells, because a lot of people is lost in the motherfucking sauce. You know what I'm saying? And believing that they ain't astrologically set up to think for themselves. And that's some bullshit. And like I said, with the black woman is God shit, that shit is being abused. Because the black woman is only God as long as you're able to control her. As long as you're able to manipulate her into doing exactly what you want her to do. And she can't think for herself. She can't ask questions. She has to do with whatever you say. And that's the only way she's God. Other than that, she's a motherfucking devil. How, Sway? How? It's just, I just see the shit for what it is. When somebody show you who they is, you better fucking believe it. Like, don't give nobody no motherfucking benefit of the doubts. Don't do that shit. And like I said, same shit, different frequencies. You gotta look at somebody's past. You gotta look at somebody's past to know who they really is. Fuck that shit. Like, fuck that I change bullshit. Change is an action. Change is not words spoken out the mouth. Fuck that shit. Change is an action. Do you see difference in these people patterns? No. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Using and abusing women for sex. It's the same shit, different frequencies. Now we just doing it in the name of spirituality, and that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right, bro. And I ain't, like I said, I ain't no motherfucking hater. I don't care what you do with this information. All I know is I gotta speak the truth. And I'm the only one that's gonna fucking do it. Like, facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, abusing women for sex, just doing it on another frequency. It's the same shit, different frequencies. You know? Like, I have...
Exactly.
And I don't want to make this all about a relationship thing, because it's more than an intimate relationship. You know, I had an intimate relationship, so I was there not only as a student but intimately. I'm seeing everything for what it really is. And if this is something that you're following, you know, then you in a relationship with this too, because nigga mind fucking you too, putting his dick in your brain, straight up, putting his motherfucking dick in your brain. Take that dick out your brain and think for your motherfucking self. Facts. Like, facts. This nigga is mind fucking you too. So you're in an abusive relationship as well. Not just me. I'm just experiencing this shit firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I was in an abusive relationship. The motherfucker is controlling. And the only way you're God, the only way a black woman is God is if she's doing whatever the fuck he says and he can control her. But the moment she start questioning shit and start asking questions, it's a motherfucking problem. And now she's the devil. Now the black woman is the devil. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. You know? Like, I ain't got shit to hide. Ask me any question you want. Facts. Ask me anything. I ain't holding back nothing. Ask me anything. Share this motherfucking video too. Share this video.
There we go.
Like, ask me anything. Please, ask me. I want to talk.
Perfect, Jaded.
Fuck that. Talk to me.
Go, Dookie Ranger.
That's the end of that one. So we are going to take a little 5-minute intermission so that everybody can go potty, get some more snacks from the kitchen, yada, yada, yada. So y'all listen to Truth Forum, and we'll be right back.
Jones.
God damn, I can't take so much more. This shit was trash. Hey, YJ, the producer's trash. This shit is trash. LA's trash. Bob Powers is trash on this song. Nothing against you, dog. This song is garbage. Port City ain't got nothing against you. This shit is trash, though.
Look, I can see the hatred in the way they move. Cool, that's the difference between me and you. Violation caught the flag on the planet. Animosity don't look good on you, give it a break. Leave it alone. Look, I can see the hatred in the way they move. Cool, that's the difference between me and you. Violation caught the flag on the planet. Animosity don't look good on you, give it a break.
YJ said take a break from the Anna, but haters got Jones is stronger than Indiana. Watching all my moves, cause he ain't making none. Stay counting all my cake, cause he ain't baking none. Most of these haters ain't never done nothing creative or starting this situation inspired by starvation. What do you get from hatred? I'm trying to figure out. I'm making money, making moves, and I'm feeling out. This nigga right back over here up in his feelings now. He no longer talking boxing, he talking killing now. So what the fuck we supposed to do? We supposed to shoot it out? Brother, we supposed to be brothers, brother, let's talk about it.
Look, I can see the hatred in the way they move. Cool, that's the difference between me and you. Violation caught the flag on the planet. Animosity don't look good on you, give it a break. Look, it's no way in hell that I can let that hinder the rise. Been through the fire and I couldn't let that enter the pride. They don't know the half of it, better yet a third. Listen to every word, chit chat for the birds. Listen here, I cannot be deterred. So I told him, get your hate up, I'm still silent. Not affected by the bull, told him chill. Silence. Thicker the skin, the bigger the win. I'm trying to see my people rise, I just don't know when. Can't see how when the crown's always bleed down. Told my brother you can have that. There go the crown, now run with it. When you done with it, pass the baton. It's real game for the radio, you know what I'm on. Come on, come on. Look, I can see the hatred in the way they move. Cool, that's the difference between me and you.
Violation, caught the flag on the planet. Animosity don't look good on you, give it a break.
How I feel to be a slave in 2019. Visions of being free, still stuck in a pipe dream. I see burning crosses within the night's gleam. And you in the grocery store licking ice cream. I was raised by wolves and drug dealers. Wouldn't harm one white man, but love to kill niggas. Damn, that's self-hatred. This the dilemma that we all face with. Now you can run from it or face it. What does it mean to be black? Living inside this wicked habitat. Well, if it's beef, you better count on that, cuz ever since Martin Luther King had a dream, it's been a nightmare, bullet holes and trip.
This lifestyle is deadly, and it's only solution. I'm running in my dreams, my conscience is my cougar. I'm trying to balance my goddamn hallelujah, hallelujah. It's like a cancerous tumor, eats at the hearts of men. Fuck this Kama Sutra. I lost my best friend at the age of 15. Got shot in the head by his brother. What does that mean? I'm trapped in this wake up with fucking bad dream. I'm crying at the moment as I rap this sick brain. Look at the pain that hate your brain. Shit's so destructive and make kids start killing tears.
Look, I can see the hatred in the way they move. That's the difference between me and you. Violation, caught the flag on the planet. Animosity don't look good on you, give it a break. Look, I can see the hatred in the way they move. That's the difference between me and you. Violation, caught the flag on the planet. Animosity don't look good on you, give it a break. Let's go. Yeah. Something about that hatred, man. Hell, God. My Jada Parker. Rob Powers.
Man, I swear to God, I thought this was a motherfucking alien. I thought I was listening to some public enemy. Yeah, nah, that number. God, this is trash. This is radio I ain't bullshit. God damn, man. I swear to God, I ain't heard that this garbage since Benzino, man. This shit is horrible. Oh, God. What was the RSO? That Benzino to white man? This shit. Jesus Christ, man. This shit take us back to the 80s. Hey, hey, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I give this 0 star now. 5. This shit is awesome.
And we back. Okay, so now where were we? We're getting towards the end of the retrospective, fast forwarding to the present. So the last big group that left was Rambo and Co. They left and they did a video called Why We Left or something along those terms.
Hey everybody. Hey y'all. Don't come judge people that come to the room at these times. Let me know how you do. Like, hey, I can't see. Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to the room. Peace, y'all.
If y'all have any questions, put them in the chat, comments, concerns, chat as well.
Like I said, we're keeping positive light just because, you grow and evolve for a certain part of your life. It does not have to be a negative thing. Sometimes things don't work out the way that you plan. We always say you prepare for whatever may come in your life. So, we're just going to keep a positive outlook. But I wanted to go ahead, we wanted to go ahead and give you an update, as far as what we got going on, because we did ask for assistance. So I wanted just to share with you what we are doing with the money.
because right now, we don't have a place to go, and so we need.
For those of y'all that are curious, this group right here, they went to Hawaii before Natureboy and the rest of them, and he's still in jail, no bail. Shadow. But they left and went to Hawaii, and you see how little she is. Hold on, I have a picture. I didn't put it in the PowerPoint, but I will. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and put it in the PowerPoint. So this is Serenity, right, Sean? And this is Rambo. And they had a baby. And that baby, what was that baby name? Miko? Little Miko.
Rambo, the white guy?
Yes. Baby Miko. Hold on, Miko.
They called the baby Zen?
Huh?
No, Osun said they called the baby Zen.
Yeah, well, they named him Miko, but they might call him Zen now. But you see how little he is?
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't a newborn in this picture.
Oh, wow. I was going to say, wait, is that a newborn? Or look, those legs look very malnourished.
That everybody was scared that baby was gonna perish in front of our damn eyes. Okay? That baby was so little when he came out, and you see his mama. She ain't no, but the wind to blow her away.
Uh-huh.
And he was about 3-4 months in that picture, maybe, I think. But he was literally starving these people. He was starving them because did you know that if a woman doesn't eat properly, she won't menstruate? Less chance of them getting pregnant.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
B12 diet.
So,
Yeah, but we just focus on positive vibrations. Like we just focus on being positive, staying positive, and uplifting ourselves through this what we're going through. We know the universe is going to provide, and we know the universe wants to provide. We're just opening ourselves up to receive what the universe has for us, And people are skeptical. People always get caught up in certain things, but we just want to clarify, bring some clarification to the situation.
It could maximum, but this is for they got into the oh yeah, that's Flo and his wife Vibes next to them.
So we're still gonna keep teaching, right now we're just in a point in time where we need to handle what we need to handle as far as getting to where we need to go, so we can show you what we have planned next. Because we do have a lot of things that we know the universe is gonna provide for us, take us to new places, and we're gonna share all that experience with everybody, but at this moment in time, we just got to deal with paperwork and all the, the Babylon shit that we got to deal with. Yeah.
That's what we still need to support. Right.
Yeah.
We still need to. So
Yeah.
very grateful.
And we're thankful. Very thankful. Like, I was so surprised how much love we received. Like, I was like, wow, I was just very surprised, because I've been doing this for about 2 years now. And I didn't realize how many people, really support us, whether it's good or bad. People really do support us and rock what what we're doing, and this just inspires me to keep going.
Girl, wasn't nobody said y'all. We was all worried about this baby.
You look sick.
They all look sick. He was starving them to death. If they got pregnant, he cut their food even more, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But they left and went to Hawaii. She looks so much better now. Like, I found her page yesterday. She looks so much better now. But yeah, she was walking around looking like a fucking skeleton. So they went to Natureboy and them about a couple of months after they left. Natureboy had to leave again. He had to deport himself before he got deported. So he went to Hawaii, and there he got arrested once again for breaking quarantine. So let's see, I have that article up already.
That shit is crazy.
Okay, so yeah. Yes, cult leader known as Natureboy, who refers to himself as God and believes in nudism, polygamy, and refraining from bathing, is among 21 people arrested in Hawaii for breaking quarantine orders when found on a beach playing with turtles, which is also illegal. Okay, so
Wait,
cult
what about
leader,
turtles?
huh?
What about turtles?
They was on the beach playing with turtles. That's how they broke the quarantine. Well, part of the reason they broke the quarantine.
Oh, God.
Violating emergency orders to quarantine for 14 days on arrival on the Big Island. Oh, Yemi, did you know that cult that you was talking about this morning? They showed up in Hawaii like 2 weeks after Natureboy. The cult was kicked out of Panama, Costa Rica, and Nicaragua back in December after being branded a threat to national security. Police confirmed they had taken 21 people into custody in Puna, the largest group yet detained for flouting Governor David Icke's rules put in place to slow the spread of coronavirus. 9 were arrested in Fern Forest on Wednesday, and the other 12, including Bishop, were arrested in Hawaiian Paradise Park on Thursday, according to County Police Lieutenant Rio Amon Wilkins. 20 of the group, all from out of state, were booked for violating the 14-day visitor quarantine, while the other individual, 42-year-old Tylia Furman, was arrested for breaking an emergency order on vacation rentals after housing the group at her property. The cult members arrived on the island on June 7th and 8th, authorities said, and were arrested after locals reported seeing them playing with turtles at a beach. Yeah, because the island don't play.
Yeah.
The people on the island don't play.
It's secluded, yeah.
So that ain't even it. They got their message. One of the native Hawaiians, a Samoan guy, he got on and threatened the shit out. He was like, if you don't get the fuck off my island, he was just going off. From defecation on trees to veganism and giving up your credit cards inside the carbonation cult. It is my understanding that most of them flew in on June 7th or 8th. I don't have 100% confirmation on all of them. We don't have all the records from the proper authorities to document mainland incoming passengers. We're working on that.
I saw it's got my nose running.
And then they talk all this black power, the melanated being and this, that, and the other. But as soon as the police show up, he is the most compliant mofo you ever want to see.
From what I saw, he was telling everybody, don't move, don't get off the bus, don't resist. As soon as they got to him, I love you, I love you.
Yeah, that was in Costa Rica, but yeah. And then we have this right here. This is only like 2 minutes.
All right, then act like that, nigga. You ready? You ready?
This is from a couple of days, like a month ago, I think, maybe.
Come out here. Fuck wrong with y'all, nigga? Oh, Malik. Yeah. What's going on? What's up? F right, nigga. You fucked her birthday up. What's up? What's up? Stop acting bougie, motherfucker.
I'd rather you beat up this fight. That's not who I am. I'm a very loving person.
Then why you keep acting like you got a fucking attitude?
Because when I'm in my demons, I get triggered and I go to those spaces of being prideful and thinking I have it all like that. But that's not.
That answer that she just gave, that's something he has fed into her mind for her to answer back.
Yep.
He want her to fight, and she don't want to fight. And mind you, this is the one that was in the hospital and had to get a freaking liver transplant.
Mm-hmm.
I want him.
That's Velvet, right?
Aries, like Pisces is very sensitive.
It would be more.
Yeah, she had to fight Velvet too, but this is after Velvet left. This is a couple of months ago.
They ready to handle business. They was with you. They was your sister.
No, that's not Velvet. That's that other crazy chick.
Yeah, Queen Umi. This is right before they came back to the States.
I feel like they would call the cops. Nigga, stop calling the cops and let us handle shit ourselves. That's what's wrong with y'all bitches.
I just want to apologize.
They say you fought Velvet, why you don't fight Afro?
Because we're not. Me and Velvet was there. We're not
You
there.
ain't got no problem with her.
Why you keep disrespecting me? Why you keep being ungrateful?
It's because you trigger me.
I don't give a fuck. Why you keep fucking being ungrateful every fucking day?
When you treat him like one, this is gonna happen.
She's scared of her.
She's sick.
Go on the side. Go on the side, bro. They don't want to fight, yo. Y'all go get dressed for the night. We're going to see the fluorescent light tonight. It's your birthday, baby. We're going to turn up. Tap in. Hey! Tap in, huh? Tap in. Let's go. We going
They was going to jump her?
He was gonna have them fight. He does that all the time.
That's fucked up.
Stop that bullshit, nigga. We going out there. Go get dressed, nigga.
And then they talking about leave Malia at home. Now that's the end of the PowerPoint, but I do have a couple more videos.
This is some. Oh man.
Yeah, she probably would have died if she fought.
Yeah, there's no words to describe this shit.
This big. Let's see, go back up. Oh, wait.
No words to describe this shit.
Shout out all sorts of tea for clipping this for posterity. Thank you, Queen Umi. Here we go.
They need this.
This them playing with the turtles.
This is the fight between Malia and Velvet.
This is the one side.
Velvet.
This is the one side.
Yeah.
Sick fucker.
This is what he had them out there doing, though. He had them out there scrapping.
This is a sick man, man.
Yeah, he is very sick.
I hope they lock his ass up and throw away the key and he run into
forever.
And he run into Felice Johnson.
We gonna let it go till y'all get tired. Y'all get y'all win up.
And they just in the chat like it's cool.
When the prison inmates see this shit, because you know they watch the news every morning. So when they see this shit, and he go back to his cell, they're gonna beat the shit out of him.
Ain't they though?
I don't think he's gonna last too long. They're gonna kill him. I know up here in the prisons, if you do some shit like that and they see it on the news,
he gonna be somebody, bitch, or he gonna be in PC.
I was gonna say he need to go to PC if he want to live. But he's God though, remember? You need protection.
God don't go to jail neither, but here we are. Shit, no wonder she bit her in the titty.
Yeah.
She got her by the hand. She biting her on. She Mike Tyson in her ass. I ain't never really looked at this up close because I don't.
You know, I got an autographed picture of that fight, Mike Tyson's fight where he bit Holyfield.
Mike Tyson at Holyfield.
Yeah, I
look
got
at
that.
her. You see her? She all up. She trying to bite her on the face.
I mean, there are no rules in a fight, street fight.
True, but
God
still.
damn.
Pulling her hair, she holding her head down with her hand trying to bite on her face.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Gary. I don't know how much longer I can.
This is about the last one I'm finna play. For
This
real,
my
for
mom,
real.
this my sister, my auntie.
Shit is sick.
Yeah,
But
I'm
this is
refraining
what
from
he has
punching a
to
hole through my
do.
goddamn laptop. Oh man, I think I might break that rule, not wanting to be 50 yards of
He
a
was making it like a call in for oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Natureboy in a nutshell. Do we have any questions? Does anybody want to hop up and ask anything, add anything? We'll do about 20 minutes and then we'll close out. This is I'm gonna have to go take a bath and light incense.
I was ready to say the
shit.
same thing. I'm about to go get some sage, get all the negative energy away from me right now.
Okay, hold on.
This shit is crazy, y'all. When them people in that jail, like, they're gonna learn who he is, but then when they finally learn all the details, that man ain't gonna be safe nowhere.
Nowhere. Nah, I'll do better with that one.
You know this is my favorite musician, right?
Hmm?
You know this is my favorite musician.
Ray Charles? Yeah. Well, thank guys. She requested it. We ain't got no questions? Okay, cool. Probably maximum.
I told you I'm an old soul.
Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see. Road leads back to you. I said, Georgia, oh Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind.
He's beyond a demon. I think he's the devil himself. Demons ain't even that fucking bad.
Peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you.
I got one more bundle of sage downstairs.
Gotta do the hug. Song.
I had to sing this in high school chorus. Because I'm from Georgia, of course.
You never seen my Ray Charles impression. I'll do it for you one day. Ray is my all-time favorite movie.
I gotta get some more of them eyes. Oh yeah. Do we have any questions,
I think people
concerns,
just trying to wrap their mind around that.
comments? Yeah, that's a lot to take in one day.
Yeah, I think people are just trying to.
But y'all did it, family. Y'all stuck it out. I'm proud of you. If we have nothing else to say, fellow panel members, well, Remy, you say yours, and Yemi, you type yours in the chat, and I'll go ahead and say it for you.
All right, family. That's all the time we got. It's your boy, Brenda's baby, Remy L. My Ot. You were just tuned in to my Ot TV and TripCTreehouse.
And don't forget, Osun Yemi. Oh, what was her channel name? Yeah, Osun Yemi 2.
Yeah,
don't forget
I wanted to make sure if she kept the 2 or not.
Yeah. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe so you can come back later and hear the new hotness. Yemi, you don't have anything? How do I feel about it? I feel like Eligio is a disgusting human being, and he needs to be put under the jail, hopefully in Supermax, right across from York.
Under the jail.
Under the jail, yes.
I think he need to be put in a grave, personally.
But since he hasn't done anything to accept the death penalty, we're not going to mention that. And this is TripCTreehouse, where it's always swinging. And we're out.
Peace.